if you guys are ready.
Sure.
Yep, I was born ready.
So, Golden Vale, as you cemented your resistance in Golden Vale against the Baron, you managed to make your way into the Strings, into House Alemdir, and into the Baron's Keep once again. For the final fight against the Baron, as you were leaving the Strings, in which you had fought, the vampire known as Dravis, along with another vampire by Mothrog, and many assassins, including the Talons. You successfully overcame the difficulty, but two did escape, both the Alchemist from the Talons and Mothrog. The next day, after your long rest, several, platoons? Battalions? Whatever is the smaller one. About 50 guards were standing outside the square to where the house that concealed the Strings lay under. You rushed out with your new comrades and decimated the guards, but taking damage yourself. At which point you stormed the keep, finding it extremely... I'm gonna make the pun. Extremely barren. Lacking in people. No guards on the route up. The gates were all open, and the doors were all open as well. You got into the throne room to find the Baron somewhat muttering to himself, and the fight was instantly on. Yes, very much so. The fight was instantly on. You rushed in, fighting the Baron and his last two constructs, iron golems. After decimating the Baron, something took his form. A being of ancient power and unwavering ferocity and magical destruction. What you assume an ascendant was, Zalnesh, came before you and tried to incinerate you in the best way possible. With fire. With unholy hellfire.
He was quite handsome, though.
Quite handsome.
No skin.
Quite handsome, no skin, giant red ruby in the forehead, completely blackened skeleton with flaming or ember red horns, smoke and black, orange and green flames cascading all over the body, a staff of just incredibly detailed carvings with gold on it, and wings that almost looked like they were just skeleton wings except for the fire spanning between them. His gold and obsidian armor with a beetle, golden beetle in the chest, stood head and shoulders above everyone in the room, but was only there for one round and left the Baron's desiccated and burnt ashen body on the ground And when you picked up the stuff that was on the body, it collapsed into a pile of ashes. So, with that comes revitalization of the barony. Vara comes to you after the fight and says, "Now, not a word of this to anyone, lest we have Ethamir find a new baron."
Well, my discretion is already paid for in my fee, so I think we can handle that.
Yes, you did also collect a tidy fee of 31,000 gold pieces. Well worth your efforts and well worth the sacrifices.
That was the rest of the hoard we had collected.
Yep.
Okay.
Can't remember the exact number, but it was somewhere in there.
Right.
I think I should recalculate that because I did not initially include Caldron in the share, but we probably should.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, I'll just be doing math while people talk.
So you guys had a map or several map rolls that you found of several points laid out on what looked like a battle war table. With that, you found a map of Sherrix and a map of the Oshotin Wildlands. Each had multiple points on each map, including Tavalier. And you're unsure what, but it definitely wasn't the Baron's maps. It must have been the mages, the court mage, who used it. As the Baron was, as you were told by Vara, that the Baron had little care for the outside world besides his barony. So, what is next for the adventurers?
So, yeah.
My first thought was to look for a library, but we don't. I mean, look at us. That's not really our skill set, and we still haven't found Ska, so we should probably find some of the Baron's men, and Vuist can tie them to a chair and hit them, and I can cast Zone of Truth, and we'll find out what the fuck is going on.
A bit straightforward, aren't you there?
Do you have a better plan?
You don't read books. I see.
I have read books extensively. Thank you. Of quite the large library at home.
Well,
One of you really.
do you have any information on the Ascendants in your library? Because this is something that the Temple of Darumvi dealt with. I'm not sure we're going to find what we're looking for in Tavalier. If we're looking for
Would I know? What should I roll for that to see if I would know that what books would be?
I mean, you have a book on the Ascendants, but it's just like a history book.
Right, it's just a basic
It's
or
like,
something like.
this is what happened, this is how it happened, and then it, the 1,000-year peace or whatever. But it's, it explains a lot of what happened after the falling of the Spires, which was when Tavalier became a major player in Eros, because of their, magic advanced for some reason much quicker in this land. After that point. But they also weren't constrained by other things such as, a Stark religion or, other warring elements within the country. They were mainly an external war. Unlike the Ashotin Wildlands or far to the north. where tribes fight amongst themselves constantly.
Given
Question
what we found
for-
under Golden Veil, are we sure that's unrelated? But
Yeah, because I'm looking at the map. So.
Yes. I will direct your attention to the maps in the general text channel that are pinned. You can find each one of them. They should segment together pretty well. You should be able to tell where each one is in terms of area.
so, looking back through my notes on the map we stole, conspicuous in absence is Ethamir. It's not marked. Am I wrong?
No, Ethamir is marked on the Oh, you mean Ethamir is not marked as
A location of interest.
as a location. That is correct. Rothun was.
Then I would propose we go to Rothun next. It will not involve going to a new country, and for the Burn Scar, that is where Zelnesh's spire used to be. I think that going there will be dangerous. That is also not where the troops would have gone unless all the guard in Golden Veil were secretly wilderness survival experts of an almost unheard of caliber.
Yeah, you all know that the Burn Scar, it's like going into Chernobyl. You just don't go there lightly. It's not a day trip kind of thing.
I think they just talk about going to his clan. What was it? Your clan family? What was it? Boost. Boost.
Oh,
Boost.
no, I am not with my tribe anymore.
Right, but you were talking about going to where they would be, yeah?
We had spoken about it. I think. Let's see. Isle Rock wanted to go up to the mountains.
The
I'm-
dwarves.
Well, I've got
I'm good
magic
to go
items. I like
wherever.
magic.
Now, if you guys want any other information on these maps, you can let me know and we can do either history checks, or if we're in Tavalier, I can kind of give you the lowdown.
We are at a wide open area. I have no.
Yeah. You also know that there were pings or places that were in both the Fetterwood and the Rotber Marsh and the Crooksburn Mountains.
Oh yeah, that's right. Depends on the map table that we took.
Yep.
Do we? So we have pins and where now?
So, I mean, you
that.
don't really have it on these maps. I can go back and re-edit
The
them for next time.
Fetterwood is fucking huge. Where in the Fetterwood do we have?
It is. I can't really ping it for you, but basically, kind of in the area between the W and the O.
Where am I missing a map?
That's
just look at the
first
pin.
map in the pins.
Yeah.
That is about twice the distance between Golden Veil and Ethamir, and through a substantial wilderness territory. How long were these guys walking to, or how long did it take you to get to Golden Veil? Or Jadon would know how long it takes to get to fucking Ethamir. There's
Yeah,
probably a sign.
Yeah, these are big countries. I mean, these are massive countries, and there's stuff to do.
yeah,
But I mean,
Roughly 100 miles between Golden Veil and Ethamir.
and you guys have
There's a key.
horses. You guys have horses, and you do. There are, like I said prior, these marks on the pins aren't just like, or these marks on the map aren't just like the only things there. Obviously, there's town every about day of travel. Small villages, hamlets, stuff like that.
What do you guys say go into Denfold and see what we can find there, and based on that, go to the Fetterwood or Rothun?
That
Well,
if
they
they're
stole
taking
their
the
idea.
roads, that's an obvious waypoint, I think. Or there aren't roads marked, and given that I came in when they were getting attacked by goblins on the road, can I assume that long distance travel is not necessarily safe? Or I guess I'm trying to
that
suss
would
out.
kind of.
would Denford be the obvious place to go if you were going either into the Fetterwood or
Denfold
Rosenberg?
is basically like the city that's abutting the Fetterwood, or the town. You know, it's several miles from the first breach into the Fetterwood, and it has one of the main trails that lead north through the Fetterwood to the Crooksburn Mountains. Or one of the main roadways, I should say.
Okay. Well, that's probably a good place as any to pick up the trail.
Is that north?
So, Denfold. Is that where we're thinking?
Sounds like a plan.
That's got my vote.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm good
So,
to
rolling
go
his
wherever
chance
you
to
guys want to go.
So, you guys have horses. Is there anything you want to do in... Now,
Answer
you have some...
Yes.
You have some people still here. You have Derek Majori. You have Anna. You have Archon Varus and Jadoon. You also have Vara here and Reese Orthwells that are all kind of here in this spot before you leave. As well as maybe some enemies, but you're unsure where they are at this point.
I want to ask people if they can make my axe better. I'd
Can you
that
heal his
to a
axe?
Question.
Like, do you want... make a intelligence check, Vuist.
Oh God. Can I give him the help
No, that's
action?
not-
I'm giving him the
Do
help
it.
action.
He needs
Alright,
as much help
alright.
as he can get. That 20, wait for it.
Ooh!
Almost.
You get one more.
Yeah, roll again. Okay. A 19's pretty good. I mean, the only really magical purveyor or crafter that you it kind of abuts that is going to be Reese. Everyone else seems more... less magically gifted in terms of understanding how magic is functioning and how to create and destroy it.
All right.
So you want to go to Reese?
I would like to go visit Reese.
You walk into his home, down to his little shop where the giant, slowly spinning orb.
What, do we bring him his
hangs in
chairs?
midair. Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Do
we
you
bring him.
guys-
We have to bring him those anyway. So yeah,
you
we'll go to
you
visit
guys
Reese.
brought some thrones.
Mhm.
He says, "Oh hell, you got both of them. That's awesome. Now me and my cat and some of my other animals can each have a throne." Vuis,
Why-
you said
that's why
there
we
was
did it.
something you wanted to speak about?
Absolutely, sir. So, I pull out my axe, and I
He
forget
pulls
if
out
there-
his whiskey.
I forget if there's a table down at his workshop, but I'm gonna lay it. you
Oh,
know,
we could go to
display
his
it.
workshop.
Yeah, we should show Caldron this because it might explain a few things.
Yes, we can go to his workshop.
Or actually,
I will.
no,
You mean
Caldron, you were here for the session where we did
Yeah.
that. Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
the thing with like the 4 pillars of
Yep.
Yeah, and the big ball, and
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he missed the strings map, which was nuts. I don't know if you guys, where are you guys on the map? Are you guys still?
I don't.
I'll
Um,
bring you into the main. You should be able to.
Yeah, there we are. Okay. Huh, the orb is missing. Oh,
Yeah,
that's because you didn't have
it
an
was.
animated
Yeah, I don't
orb.
have
You
a
described it so well. It was like I thought it was there.
Yes. So yes, this giant, multi-spinning orb. The innermost layer of these basically like black metal or stone, overlaid by a kind of, I think it was copperish or patinaed copper, and brass overlay. They're just spinning and floating in the air. They have all these stylistic etchings and runes on them, and these pillars are just in between them, and the shocks of electricity are going into it. It's huge circumference just hangs off the ground 10 feet in radius, 20 by 20 basically. But yes, you pull out the axe, put it on the table. He pulls out his whiskey, puts it on the table, pours a couple glasses and drinks some, and he says, now what am I looking at here?
This is my axe. When we parted ways with the Baron, it lost its enchantment.
Lost its enchantment?
Yeah, it got burned in a really hot fire.
Oh, that shouldn't happen. Whoa, that sounds like some of the things that you heard about the Ascendants. That's crazy.
I don't know anything. This is magic stuff. I swing.
You just want it restored to the cold, I guess.
I was wondering if you could actually, now that the cold's gone, if you could somehow make it lighter to wield.
Lighter? Oh, maybe. I might be able to... It might compromise its heft and how much force you can put behind it, but I could definitely do that. Make it not so cumbersome.
I'm looking to deal the most amount of damage I can per swing, so hey, if you can help with that, awesome. If not, we won't worry about it. It's good as is.
Tell you what, I'm gonna take some charcoal rubbings and I'm going to look into this kind of breaking, and why don't you come back? I'll do some work in the next few weeks, and if you come back, maybe I'll have something. I mean, unless you want me to open a dimensional portal next to this fucking orb thing and we can just see what happens when we put it in.
Yes, let's do this. I want to do this.
I'm all for experiments.
And as someone who's alive because that axe explodes people, are we sure this is wise?
It's not going to explode anyone anymore, is it?
No, but I mean, it did take, last time it happened, it took my hand and leg, so who knows?
I think maybe we shouldn't do this.
You have a bit of a stick or a long forceps we can, so we don't lose limbs?
It's fine. We'll stop back on our travels
Oh,
if we have the time.
Kyle Rock is very interested in this.
Oh man, you're gonna get a void axe, dude.
You guys are going away?
Yes.
You guys are leaving Golden Vale?
We didn't find Ska, which is a problem. And,
oh, I'm so sorry.
And the Baron's men probably know where he is, so we should go beat that out of him. And the Baron, let's just say we learned some disturbing things from him that we need to follow up on.
Oh, well, if you need any help, I'm here. You know, you can always speak to my cat. Well, I don't think you can speak to my cat. I think only I can speak to him. Now that I understand that we have a telepathic link, but other than that, you can drop by anytime, and I'll just be pondering my orb.
And my axe.
Sorry.
God.
There is another matter.
What is that?
So my notes just say that Reese is a person with a lead, so I'll just say I have reason to believe you might have known one or both of my parents.
Oh. What's your parents' names?
I have just the one. My mother, Diana Weaver. She gave me up to the temple when I was about 5, I think.
Oh. That's a name I haven't heard in quite some time.
It's his
Yes,
dad.
she was a not a pupil of mine, but she also studied arcane and divine practices. Yeah, I think last time I heard about her, she was making her way. Gosh, I know she stopped over in Ottenville for some research, but she was saying something about Spires, something about tracking down something that was not kept in a prison. I'm not 100% sure. It's been decades.
That is very helpful. Thank you, Reese.
Oh yeah, no problem. Anyone else got any kin or kith that I might know about?
Don't suppose you know where my adopted father is, huh?
Oh, I mean, do you mean Beridur? Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh, Lewis, don't do it.
Do you go up to the orb?
No, I think he was just moving back.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I was moving away from the table, but
It's okay. I'm just wondering if you are.
I'll walk up and try and inspect it.
Okay,
I'll
yeah,
go up
let's
the
go
orb,
ahead
yeah.
and go.
Heck yeah.
Anyone can give
F's
me
in the
a
chat for
investigation.
I can't investigate shit.
How about a 19?
Oh, not bad.
19. God damn it, Lawrence.
Did you go up to it, Lawrence? I mean, you're pretty far away right now.
Well, I saw Lewis going up to it, so I got worried.
So, I mean,
I would
you
just
guys.
cast guidance on someone besides Caldron who's going up to it. Take a d4.
You want me to roll a d4?
Sure.
Whee. Oh, neat. That's a 23.
23. That's pretty good. You're unsure of what the actual material is. Like, it looks brass, it looks copper, it looks obsidian, but there's variable differences that make it not those things. Like the metal is bumpy. Like, it looks like kind of like almost some kind of skin or hide, but it's fully like a metal ore. And the obsidian is, you know, it's not glassy, it's very flat and kind of like dull toned. It also doesn't look like it would be able to support its own weight if it was just basic obsidian. With this as well, while you guys are kind of looking around at the orb, anytime that you kind of like reach your hand out and you pass over this line where the 4 pillars are kind of connecting, the energy is like, have you ever experienced a TENS unit like going through your muscle? That's pretty much it. It's like this calming but very, it's very tough. Your muscles start to seize up. You feel electricity. The hairs on your arms stand up and the back of your neck stand up. But the overwhelming presence of calmness that you can feel when you get close to touching the orb is, I don't think you've felt anything like it before. It feels like, you know, it puts various scents in different people's noses from childhood, from home. It puts various memories back in that are happy and or just content. Something here is going on, but you're not sure.
So, but it feels like there's a like electrical, like what would be like a magical or a electrical energy to it.
Yes.
Okay. So Lawrence is gonna take his staff of the desert. Oh, okay,
actually,
go ahead.
With that 23, you realize the electricity that is showing on the poles isn't coming from the poles.
Right.
It is going to them. They are anchors.
So staff of the desert, and he's going to start to push that, like not into the sphere, but into the field. And because it is lightning, I mean it's lightning, it has that property to it, and just kind of slowly push that in. And like, can he feel that?
Yeah, and the moment like a spark comes out from the orb, and Reese whips around because it's this loud echoing crack, and if this were a non-electrical staff, you think it would have shattered just into a million pieces. And he says, "Hey, pull that back. You don't want to do that. Last time I had my arm and leg ripped off when I did something like that." You pull your staff back?
No. I'm gonna look at Reese and be like, "You were doing this with Mel, I take it? Yeah?"
Well, I also had an event horizon as well, but yeah, that's yeah.
All right.
He steps back into a corner and puts a little welding mask on.
We can't cast magic down here. Wait, can we cast magic down here?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we couldn't.
Well, it's very. It's you can't cast anything that is not a cantrip. You are overwhelmed. The magical energies down here are overwhelming. Like it's still possible to cast magic. It's just very painful.
Have we had a long rest since the last session?
We did,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Race, I hope you're writing this stuff down. This is for your science, yeah? And I'm gonna keep pushing it closer to the orb. Cause like
I'm gonna start channeling divinity.
Make a strength check as you start trying to push it. You feel like repulsing magnetics that are very strong the closer you get.
Just a strength throw or like a strength saving throw?
Not a saving throw, just a strength check. Just D20, add your strength.
I feel like I should use my inspiration.
If you want to.
I am.
Okay,
Come on, nat 20. That's worse. Yeah.
6 temps to Lawrence, and how many rounds is this happening over?
I mean, you guys can have all 6 temps. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's only a little less than 10 on the first one.
For 4, though I don't know how much that will help here.
Okay, as you're moving the staff in closer, tell me, how are you holding the staff?
So,
Can I put a hand on it and roll a strength check with Lawrence?
I mean, it's too late.
Okay. So I mean, it would be like a stance. Yeah. So two-handed.
Okay.
So I wish I could. You know what? I can show you.
I mean, I understand. You're just pushing it forward like a spear almost.
So yeah. So one hand is forehand. So it's over the top. The other one is then back. So it would have been like it would be a thrusting position that would be for yeah. So for. Because it's obviously pushing back.
Long spear thrust. Yeah. Got it. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
All right, I'm gonna roll 2d20s and add 6. So 19.
Okay, 19. Got it. So you get thrown back into the back wall. You get
Ooh.
just picked up and lifted and thrown. As the staff got closer, electrical energies around both coming from the sphere and the staff counteracted each other and created a huge magnetic blast in your arms. It's not whether this save wasn't whether or not you were going to get flung back. The save was whether or not you were going to shatter your wrists and arms. So,
Oh, sure.
you're just going to take
2.
29 points of damage as you crack into the back wall and leave a splintered cobblestone impact on the wall with your body.
How heavy are you?
650 pounds.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This thing picked him up like he was a feather.
Well, I'm glad I didn't try and bear hug him to support him then.
All right, that down, Reese.
Reese takes off his little welding mask and then starts writing stuff down and says, "Interesting, interesting." He walks over to you with a shot of whiskey. And says, "Drink." You'll
Just
need
a
it.
little cup, like a shot for
Yeah,
him.
like a cup for him, a shot for you. Yeah.
Oh, good. Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you guys can do whatever here that you want, but yeah, if you guys want to continue investigating the orb.
It was amazing. I haven't been in that on in years. I don't have my. I'm catching my breath.
Oh, you are also. Let me go ahead and have you roll a Constitution save.
One save. Whee! Not 1.
2 levels of exhaustion.
Yay!
Jesus, that's gonna slow us down so much. I think
I'm on a horse.
You guys have horses.
Yeah.
We have a donkey now.
We have a horse that can hold 750 pounds.
Yeah, it's a Clydesdale.
He does.
I have a horse.
Lemdeer, yeah, House of Lemdeer have several horses.
How about he has a cart he sits on and the horse pulls?
I
Please
mean,
tell me he rides a rhinoceros.
Oh my god, that'd be so cool.
you know what? Fuck it.
My horse is a
Let's say-
rhino?
Let's say no, your horse isn't a rhino. Let's say
Oh, you're making me very sad now.
You can.
okay, sure,
It's
your horse is a
200 gold to
rhino.
buy an elephant. I don't know if that's something we can buy in Golden Vale, but
An elephant.
If you spend double that right now, you will have had that for most of your life.
Spend what?
400 gold for an elephant.
I want a rhino.
How much is a rhino?
there's
I don't know.
elephants are listed in the player's handbook for 200 gold pieces. There's no entry for
Okay,
rhinos.
let me look at what the fucking elephant
I would
does.
say it'd be about the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Elephant.
It could
might
be an
not
elk.
Something you want us to have. It's pretty strong.
Okay.
We have a
An
battering
elephant
ram if we get a
seems
rhino.
Amazing, yes.
Okay, so hold on. I'm looking shit up.
So I know
Oh, we're
this
definitely
place-
not giving you a fucking rhino. That's Jesus Christ.
Elephant is gonna be worse if you.
What about like an elk? Because that's definitely
Elk.
bigger than like a horse or like.
oh yeah,
my-
like a moose. Yeah.
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 Because I can
It's
actually
only
get
like CR2, I think.
elk or a moose. A moose is bigger than an elk, so I would say if a moose is
an
possible.
elk
Let's go moose. Moose is definitely it's a little bit too it's a little south for its normal temperance, but you guys could have gone to the forest at any point and found one basically that was
He has a summer elk.
lost. Yeah, so you have a moose. They don't look crazy overpowered. They definitely don't look crazy overpowered. So, yeah, we'll just go with a moose. That's got a strength of 18 and is large.
Sounds like Larry.
So
That can carry 15 times 2 times 18.
it can definitely carry him.
All right, Jadon buys some spell reagents, a donkey, a bunch of rations, and a dog.
A
I'm
dog?
just gonna.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
It has advantage on perception checks, and that's why, just in case someone tries to kill us in our sleep.
Awesome. Awesome. You have a lookout dog and also an empathy dog or whatever.
What other
Emotional
exotic
support.
mounts are available to buy in Ethamir?
In Ethamir, I mean a lot. In Golden Vale, not very much.
There's not. You're telling me there aren't agricultural elephants in?
Definitely not. There are big horses and there are donkeys. There are. Oh man.
A giraffe?
No. There's no giraffes. No, that would be that would be the Ashotan Wildlands if you wanted, or fucking giraffe.
I
Fuck
want to
giraffe.
change my mind. Fuck the woods. We're going.
You know of Karak pigs, which are huge boars. They are typically ridden by dwarves, so if you can find a dwarven seller of them, you could probably buy one. They're
All right,
called
we're
Karak
going to the
pigs
mountains.
or what is it? Dune boars? Dune boars. You're going to
Okay.
the mountains?
We'll just keep that knowledge, just in case. Yeah, we got it now.
Excuse me.
All right, are we done with Reese?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be done for a bit.
Where are you guys gonna go after this?
Sleep.
You guys said something about guards.
Well,
Oh, well, that was en route. What was the god thing?
well, we should probably try to find Ska and the guards who the Baron sent away. He presumably sent them to go and work for Zelnesh. So maybe if we can find them, we can get to the next link up in the chain. And Jadon is explaining this as he's crumbling herbs and charcoal into a brazier.
Okay.
Oh, we were.
Does that mean, didn't he say that your bird friend was long gone?
I mean, that just sounded like he was saying some shit. Which, maybe he's dead. Maybe he's been sent away, but if he's been sent away to be imprisoned or sacrificed, I think he's been sent where our enemies are, or if he's dead, they're probably taking his body to do something weird with it, and we should still find it. And we should still avenge Ska if he's dead, I think.
Not my fault he can't fly.
Isle Rock? Didn't you want to build a golem?
Yeah.
Don't we have the funds for that?
If you find a manual of golem crafting.
Should we ask
I think
Reese
dwarves
for one?
probably have manuals. Yes.
Well,
Dwarfland.
the pin in the woods is on the way to the Crooksburn Mountains. I think Jadon looks at the shield he took off a dead dwarf, and he's like, we might want to get our stories straight before we go there, but...
I don't think you have anything to worry about with that one.
That's potentially a lead, though. The Baron got those mercenaries from somewhere.
Oh yeah, those pins are Carrick Dune.
Let's go.
Those are definitely.
I mean, we gotta go through the mountains. Or you gotta go through the forest to
What
get.
was that? Town.
Denfold?
Denfold, yes.
Denfold
guys-
seems like our next step.
Okay. Let's all kind of take a look at the map here. All right, so I'm gonna just do some measuring. All right, so that is going to be.
Are you guys buying rations? I'm eating mayo, and I'm willing to share my mayo with whoever wants it.
Oh
Don
my
has
God.
purchased 200 pounds of rations and put them on his donkey, which I need a name for. I'll rock.
Larry.
Larry. We're calling it
Oh,
Larry.
there's no. Come on, then. You can't.
Larry
Damn.
1.
Oh, it'd be Larry 2. Wanna be. Can't
Let's
count
call
you.
Let's call it
dumb.
Ska, just to remember our fallen comrade.
All right, I am
That was good.
renaming the donkey Ska. So now there's just an entry in my inventory called Ska, a tab in my inventory called Ska that has 200 pounds of rations in it.
You guys can eat that. I mean, I'm gonna pick up roughage and mayo, and I'm good.
He always was
Oh
a greedy
my
bird.
God, you're literally just gonna eat fucking mayo salads?
Hell yeah.
Why not just make ranch?
Oh, well, I don't have range seasoning.
Ranch is just dill and garlic and onion,
Yeah.
and
Well,
then you
I
add
mean,
buttermilk
if
to
we
it.
can, if we can find that stuff, I mean, hey.
It's the biggest agricultural farming town in Tavalir. You can find it.
I might steal like one or two. We'll see.
Steal? You don't even need to steal. They're growing everywhere.
Oh, then,
Like,
you know.
Reese has his own garden.
Jesus.
So, I mean,
If you want, we can go back to my place. I've got an extensive kitchen. We don't just steal dill, you fucking tiny little man. Jesus.
I have, in my backyard, I have dill in there, and it is a fucking weed.
It's a
It is
weed,
an
yep.
absolute
Mint, yep.
goddamn weed.
mhm.
Like, you can find it growing on the side of a road.
Same with asparagus.
I'm just, I'm showing how self-sufficient I am. I don't need any rations.
I've got my buttermilk, ranch, and roughage.
I mean, there is a problem with slaughtered animals being found everywhere in the area, so.
Maybe they're diseased. Maybe the rations are tainted.
Well, it's
I know my mayo is pure.
Oh
My rations have not touched any taints, thank you very much.
I will have you know, I've been put up on assassination contracts against people who said less critical things about Golden Vale's produce.
Yes,
Oh, wait,
have you ever
did
tried
we-
mayo, though? It's quite tasty.
What, did you say there's dead animals being found outside of
Well,
town?
it's all around Tavalir. Yeah. But yes, there have been some in Golden Vale.
Also, a few things to discuss. So apparently my mother was looking for Zalnesh decades ago.
So Race is your dad then?
That, I feel I'm fairly tall for that. That might,
And also light skin compared to
Yes,
a
light
shock
skin.
ebony.
and
Oh, it doesn't mean he didn't take the traits of his mother then. That's how that works. It's genetics.
I think Reese probably would have said something.
Would he though?
Reese is of an age that he's a gnome. He's a gnome, so there's a possibility that Reese is your father.
I mean, it's possible, but I'm tall, and while I have strange magical powers, they're not the strange magical powers normally associated with gnomes.
Right, but it
That's
wouldn't
my
be
knowledge.
known to gnome. It'd be known to your mom was human, yeah?
I think so. I don't.
Right,
remember
so you
her
get a
very
crossbreed, you get a hybrid, and that's you.
well. Wouldn't a crossbreed be like, say, a halfling or something? Or
No,
have that-
so basically what would be in this case would be you took your mother's physical traits, but you got the magical traits of the father, which would have been... Reese, are you his dad?
Huh? What was that?
I'm gonna walk up to him. Are you that one's father? Hmm?
Oh, no. I only, saw his mother a couple times. He was born when I met him. He was a babe.
Do you know who my father is? Because I don't even have a name
Can
currently.
we insight that? Is it insight?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make an insight check.
To make sure if he's telling the truth or not.
Are we saying there's a chance?
I'm just saying there's a chance.
24.
21.
Vuist, you think that you think that Reese is lying?
Can I intimidate?
Jesus. Oh boy.
Everyone else is like, oh, this guy's pretty much telling the truth. He doesn't look like he's lying. But yeah, go ahead and make an intimidate check.
Jesus.
Right.
What are you gonna say?
Don't lie to us, to our face like this. This guy wants to know who his dad is.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know who his dad is. I'm sorry. She said something about your father, you know, skipping town and something like that. So that's all I know. I'm sorry.
How many times did you see his mom?
4, maybe 5 times.
Oh no! Oh, he's
Oh,
said 2 to
it's
3
one.
before. Now it's 4 to 5. Oh, it's changing.
I don't remember. I'm sorry. It's been decades.
Gentlemen, I appreciate you being so outgoing in my assistance, but I believe Reese, I didn't have a name for my father, so I'm not sure. This is more than I expected to get from this lead, and Reese has been good to us. So, Vuist, stop looking at him like that and doing that thing you do.
I'm gonna turn my
that's
head
rage.
and I'm gonna look at Reese the way you said Lewis can't. So now we're both looking at Reese the way Lewis is.
Lawrence, could you not do that, please?
Oh, sure, that's fine. Reese, you wanna come with?
No, of course not. No.
All right, that's fine.
I need to ponder my orb.
Wandering your. Do you? You know what? I was gonna say. Do you want to take the staff? I'm gonna use the staff I'm taking with. And I'm gonna. Can I take out the chain blades and see what he can tell me about them?
Sure.
If he can like.
Yeah. He looks over them and he says, "Oh, they're sharp and magical. Pretty cool."
Yeah. Oh, completely useless. Thank you.
I can identify them if you want.
Well, that would be what I would be asking, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay.
could've identified.
Let me go outside and not do that down here so I don't kill myself.
Oh yeah.
You guys
okay.
walk outside and he starts to identify. He just casts 2 spells of identifying. He says, "Oh, they're just chain blades. They look pretty hard to handle, but yeah, they look like they have a low magical enchantment with some elemental magic that opposes each other on each one."
Right. Can't be that much different than you using a flail, yeah? Just a short-handled flail?
Well, the problem is with a flail is you got a long handle. This one looks like it's no bigger than a punching dagger. But
Right.
what do I know? I don't really fight, so.
Fun.
Good luck.
I don't know.
Thanks.
In the temple, we mostly just used weapons that were more likely to kill your opponent than you.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Spears are great for that.
Mm-hmm.
You just spears and swords. You just point the pointy end away from you, and it's
I
great.
agree.
Sounds like that'd be a good weapon for attacking recklessly.
Do you want
Golem.
a
Sounds like a
two-handed?
great weapon for my golem.
Spinny dervish golem.
You wouldn't even need to give him arms.
Oh, this is a great idea. We're keeping for the
They're
golem.
just
Make
spinning
'em
chain
worse.
blades.
Make him worse.
Jesus. A slice of dicer just.
Let me open that door for you, sir. Cuts someone's head off.
Perfect. I like this. We use
Okay,
it.
what you guys doing?
This
Well,
is
I
like
think-
that
Get out of here.
We can start
old
moving.
post mixing.
Okay.
And rest while we
yeah,
move.
you guys. Yeah. Yeah, you can spend hit points or hit dice if you want, but
Yeah.
where are you guys going? You guys leaving town then?
Jadon will say his goodbyes, but yeah, it's probably going to go and is ready to leave town, I think, because he's just been here for like the 20 to 30 years of his life, so it's like He just was
Yeah,
not
this is
seeing these
pretty-
people for a couple days.
Yeah, it's pretty nerve-wracking a little bit for you, and maybe for Lawrence as well. Lawrence has done a bit more traveling outside, but yeah, you guys say your goodbyes. Derek says that he will be heading to Ethamir, and if you wish to call upon him, you can call upon him in the at House Majori. Archon Varys, Jadoon, and Anna will be starting to recruit from all over Tavalair. They will be making their way to various different locations to bring in people of talent, and make it less. They're definitely shifting. You can feel the tides shifting away from people who just want to kill over to more for the sake of knowledge, while
good
still
idea.
being able to defend yourself and deal with any issues that may arise.
I think that's
But-
I think that's a good idea. The whole vampire assassin thing, very cool, very very in line with Jarumvi, did not work very well. I think we can say.
And they agree with you as well. They wish to keep it a functioning order and not one that splinters at the first sign of opportunity. So you guys pack up and leave. Make sure to mark any hit points that you're coming up on. I'm looking at travel paces here for you guys.
So during the time of just like Lawrence is going to be practicing and training with the chain blades to get the
Okay,
the
it's gonna
feel
take some
for 'em.
time.
Yep.
Yep. So you guys can either move at normal, fast, or slow pace.
Fast means we get disadvantaged to see people sneaking up on us, right? If I recall
Correct.
correctly.
Correct.
I think we should not do that. I do have Edgar here, and Jadon will hold up sort of a mailed gauntlet with a raven sitting on it, but I still think we should probably be careful.
I have my hood up the whole time, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, I'm just on my moose. I can see so far down the road.
So
Normal pace.
this travel normal pace is accounting for 30-foot speed. So what's the lowest? I know the horses are 50. I know the the moose is 50. What was anyone else?
25.
You don't have anything else to ride?
Oh, I mean, I thought you said we have horses, so then we'd be at horses.
Okay.
My-
You just said 25, so I just wanted to make sure.
Oh
My
yeah, I thought you were
mastiff
asking our base
mule
walking
are
speed. Sorry.
40.
I'm on my
feet.
horse.
Oh, our
rock
horse
on
is
my
40.
shoulders.
No, mules are 40 feet.
Mules are 40.
So we're going at 40 then.
40.
I could
so-
buy a pack horse instead of the
Mules are better.
Okay.
Just in my
I
personal
mean,
opinion.
you do know that Bennett is a horse. You know, if is a horse breaker and horse trainer, he could definitely be able to provide a horse.
I mean, that means no mastiff then, though, because that's also only 40 feet. And I don't know.
Oh.
We can get a dog to ride a horse.
Got it. Got it. Sure. I mean, you can have like a side carry. You can also
get-
get a wagon if you wanted as well, but
Well, I've got a
How
nice
fast will
carriage
a
we can
wagon
take.
be is my question.
if you hitch 2 horses to it, it'll be the same speed.
Yep. And I'll go get my the carriage that we have at the
Sure.
mansion.
Yeah.
Nice one. It's well built. Not
It's-
old or rickety.
It's well built, but it's still a fucking wagon that you have to ride over country, so it's still gonna
Yeah, but it
suck,
holds
but
me up on it. It's fine.
It's true. It's true. So yeah, if you want to go in a carriage, that's definitely possible.
Donkeys
be a-
carry like a lot of weight.
Massive amounts of weight. So
I think
it's either
if we
you go at
can-
50 fast or you go at 40, a little bit slower, but with more carry capacity.
Yeah, the donkey can carry 400 pounds, guys, and it's only 8 gold, so maybe we should go at 40.
You do also have a portable hole.
I keep
So we
forgetting
throw
about that.
Larry in there or what?
Oh, my moose! Oh, you mean the donkey? Ah, wait, I thought it was named Scar. I'm so confused as to what's the donkey's name? What Larry are we putting in the hole?
The donkey is named Ska.
Name's Scott.
I'm not going in the hole then. I'm on my moose.
No, 40 is fine with me.
40's good.
Okay, so that means that at a normal pace, you'll be traveling at 4 miles per hour. So that'll be 30 miles a day. So that's going to be 10 days to get to Denfold. If you're traveling at normal pace the whole way without pushing past 8 hours. If you're pushing past 8 hours, you can do it quicker.
Let's start our rolls.
We
We can travel for
probably
more than
push
8
a little-
hours.
Push a little past 8.
Get a
I
couple
think.
extra hours in there.
Couple extra hours. Okay, people will just be making saves for exhaustion.
No.
So
I
not
would
past
say
8?
We can just stop as soon as someone fails a save, and they'll clear that level of exhaustion that night.
Yep.
Okey-dokey.
So Force March, the travel pace table assumes that characters travel for 8 hours in a day. For each additional hour of travel beyond 8, the characters cover the distance shown in the hour column for their pace, and each character must make a Constitution saving throw at the end of the hour. The DC is 10 plus 1 for each hour past 8 hours. So the first one's 11.
Alrighty.
So,
We need all of us to roll 11, or
Natural 1. Chaton.
Oh, yeah.
I think
So you guys-
Chaton, this is the longest he's ever been on a horse. Continues. He's like, can we
can we not?
Can we stop?
Yeah.
I can't feel anything.
Yeah, I'm good.
We're rolling
Not
con save, you
Unnatural
said?
20.
Yeah, just a con save for exhaustion.
Oh, okay, yeah.
As long as you get 11 or higher, you're fine.
God.
Oh god, half of our
Oh.
party failed.
That's okay.
3.
That's okay.
Out
I
of
just
6.
rolled a d20, didn't add the bonus, yeah.
Okay, so at least someone didn't dip down to 3 exhaustion there. So yeah, you guys make it about 9 hours of travel, and then do you keep going after the exhaustion kicks in?
No, like,
Okay.
so, yeah, we go just that one
Okay.
extra hour, then we camp out.
I'm gonna calculate how many miles you're at, and I'm gonna roll for the next table. What the-
We do we need to set up for a long rest? Do we need to set up watches?
Yeah, go ahead and give me your watch list.
I should be
The
opposite
Dawn
of the
will-
dog.
We'll pawn it off on the dog and Edgar in this case.
Got it.
Oh, yeah, did we talk Derek into coming with us? Or whatever his name was?
He said he was going to Ethamir to start
Okay.
some business. And he said
Right.
if you wanted to call upon him at House Majori Manor.
Oh, that was,
Okay.
okay, that was him. Okay.
Also, every
think-
night, Chaton is casting Alarm as a ritual.
Okay.
Let's see, Unseen Servant as a ritual, and Liamon's Tiny Hut as a ritual. So we have a bubble of force to camp in that has its own little light on it. It keeps the temperature constant. We are alerted
Oh,
if
wow.
someone not in our party comes close, and there's
Yep.
an unseen servant to clean everyone's boots and gear.
Wow. Damn. I mean, this is the most comfortable you guys have
Oh,
been
shit.
when
We need to
outside.
Where were you earlier, sir? I think Vuis and I probably on one because I can see 120 dark. And
Yep.
Vuis can't see shit. And then maybe Keldrin
Yeah, just
and
give me the
Keldrin, can
order
you
here.
dark see? Do you have dark sight?
Yeah.
Dark vision?
He's a tiefling, I think so. Yeah.
Was that 120?
60.
I don't think it's that far.
It's either 60 or 90 for tieflings. If I'm not mistaken.
And then Jadon is just going to be lazy because he cast all these rituals.
And I have my Raven and my Mastiff will go and assist. So the Mastiff has advantage on checks that involve hearing and smell, and the Raven has a +3 to perception. But it
What's
doesn't
this? What are these names of these two animals?
Okay, the Raven is named Edgar. I don't have a name for the
Fucking
Mastiff right yet. Does anyone have thoughts on the Mastiff's name?
Larry 1.5.
Just hilarious.
All right.
I would call him Poe. Just call him Poe.
Edgar and Poe.
That's too good to pass up. So Edgar and Poe. Okay.
Now you just need a groundhog and call it Alan.
Mm-hmm.
Alan! Alright.
So I think I should be probably fine on mine with Vuis, and then the other two and the dog.
So
Does that work?
Isle Rock has one, Vuist has one, and the dog has one.
Oh, I assumed we were doing 2 and 2.
It's
Oh.
60 feet from my dark sight, dark vision.
I guess we could do 1, 1, 1, and yeah.
I mean, the Edgar and Poe will help with watches. Just what order are we going in?
I'll start. Vuis doesn't have dark vision, so let's not give him anything if he's not joining anybody.
Vuist is a half-orc. He should have dark vision.
Yeah.
I have done under features and traits, or
I don't know where it
yeah,
is on the...
60 feet.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought you didn't have any.
No, he's a half-orc. I don't think
Alright.
anyone in this group doesn't have dark vision. Maybe
there we go.
Lawrence?
Nope, he does.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Jadon will take the last watch with Edgar, who will be just using his action to assist him by pecking him so he doesn't fall asleep. So that should negate my disadvantage for being exhausted, at least.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, so you guys... I'm gonna roll some checks here. Sorry, I'm also on another board as well.
Okay. So it's Isle Rock up first, Vuist second. When is are Caldrin and Lawrence taking watches or watching with anyone?
Anytime.
People have disadvantage on perception against me, just so you know.
Okay, I will probably not send Poe to help you watch them because he'll just blow your shit. So, Vuist, are you okay with Poe helping you on watch?
Is Poe the bird?
Poe is the dog. Edgar is the bird.
I would love Poe to be with me on watch.
Okay.
They have disadvantage to see me, and I have advantage on stealth checks made to hide. So.
Cool. Okay, so you guys are you guys all set up? What do you have the list? Can we put it in let's see. Let's do this. Why don't you put it in tail characters? The watch order for the...
That is what I have currently, but if someone would like to alter it, feel free.
Okay.
And alarm is a 20-foot cube around our 10-foot radius tiny house.
Yeah, so basically you have a little bit of a extended walkway.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. All right. Yes, you guys make it through the night. No problems. You guys can feel free to modify the watch order at any point if either Lawrence or Caldrin want to be a part of it. Otherwise, there is always tent set up and clean up duty and whatnot? Well, yeah, you have magic for that, I guess, so it doesn't fucking matter.
That's what Unseen Servant is for. Jadon is passing all his chores off onto that.
Got it.
I
So,
also have unseen servants. We can do all sorts of shit with them.
oh wow, you
Hell
got
yeah.
2. Holy shit. Okay. You set out on the next day. Are we still going at pace? I'm gonna roll something here.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
we would still be going at pace.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, I have too many calculators open. Okay. So you guys did... Okay, so you guys did...
So we did.
That's wrong. 36 miles yesterday.
Mhm.
So, all right. Let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna come back to where you guys are. Where are we? We're on races, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. If you guys want to go ahead and start rolling for exhaustion, this travel through this nice country hillock rolling fields, with some scattered copses of trees. You know,
I
it's
fail
very, it's very
Yep.
nice. It looks like 2 people failed the exhaustion check at the 9th hour. A lot of people failed.
Fuck.
Lawrence is back to 2. And okay, do you guys want to push past the 9th hour then?
No,
Negative.
we should probably take it easy tomorrow to let Lawrence recover before, in case someone attacks us on the road.
Yeah, it's fine. We can do that if you want to.
Your speed is halved and disadvantage on ability.
You know, I don't know this. Rock, shut up.
So you've made a total of 72 miles with very little strains. We're gonna roll for nighttime.
Daytime.
I cooked my mayo tonight.
You cook it?
Yeah, you can
Ew.
cook it.
Ew. All I can hear
I
is
call
like
it-
a little when it's
I
like
call it hot
heating up.
mayo salad.
This is why.
Oh,
This is why the god of death exists.
oh.
It's your fault, Tyler.
Oh man,
Man.
this is great.
You know, I'm all for player choice, but that's fucking awful. Jesus
It's
Christ.
soul food.
That's no.
He is
that's...
kicked out of the tiny hut tonight.
Why does it smell like feet?
I mean, it's like
Oh, that's
cooking.
my
So I
hot
mean,
mayo salad.
it's made of oil and
Eggs
egg.
and-
So
yeah.
like it's like you're making an omelet, but it's
Sure.
mayo.
Yeah, but it's just something about the jar that just makes it smell like feet.
It just naturally smells like feet.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, with the dome, and let's just see whose watch is it. So Vuist, on your watch with
Yes.
Poe, you know, you're just sitting there petting Poe. He's just kind of staring out across the fields, and his head picks up and his ears go straight forward, and a low kind of growl comes in. And you look over there, and there is a large furred, I mean, it looks like a wolf, at least in the silhouette. It's not approaching you past the point where it's just standing and staring at the campsite.
Can I use my speak with animals?
It is far it's like up on a hill about 300 feet away. You can only see it because it's the illumination of the moon behind it. You can see the silhouette on the hill. I mean, if you want to go out and talk to it, that's definitely a possibility.
Well, it's a 10-minute casting time, so I'm going to go ahead and start casting.
Okay. All right, so you cast. Poe's just kind of somewhat very low growls, not like anything too bad, just kind of the, you know, when a dog is like looking at something and it's not approaching. So
Okay.
you can get the cast off. The large creature does kind of move a little bit back and forth on the ridge a couple times, but mainly just staring.
How much longer do I have on my watch?
About an hour.
Who is the next watch? I'm sorry.
The next watch
Jadon.
is Jadon.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait in camp where I'm at.
Okay. Got it. It doesn't approach, and after about 30 more minutes, it slinks down past the little hillock, and you don't see it again. And you can warn Jadon. Poe is, you know, kind of looking around, but does
Okay.
not step towards the obviously much superior fighting force of a giant wolf.
Before the 10 minutes are up, can I, for the
Oh, you-
duration of the speak with animals, can I talk with with Poe?
Sure. Oh, so you fucking hell. Yeah, there's something out there. Yeah,
What do you see, boy? What do you see?
big fur. Growl.
Only one?
Smell more. Only see one. Run.
More close?
Smell close.
All right, good boy. Good boy, Poe.
How can I understand you?
I don't know. It's magic. I don't understand myself.
What's magic?
Oh no.
Ask him three
It's,
questions and he goes to dead.
It's spirit sense wears off.
Okay. Oh no, poor Poe.
I pat him on the head.
He accepts it. And you know, you guys get through the rest of your night, heal up, remove one exhaustion, get your hit dice back. And we're gonna go ahead and go through the next day of travel. Go ahead and let's
We're just
let's-
gonna fail. Like, there's no reason. Here,
I
I'll
mean-
start the fail. I'll start the fail.
I thought we were going
Yeah, we
normal
did
pace
it.
this one.
Are you guys
Yeah,
go?
normal
Well, that's
pace,
what I was
yep.
asking. Yep. Okay, so
We
you're
should
going
let
normal
Lawrence
pace?
recover. Jadon is like Lawrence is clearly unwell. Like Lawrence, try to walk, not slow like we do, but fast like you do.
He looks pretty tired.
No, I don't
just
tell you what to
start
do.
laughing at him.
No, you subconscious. You step back. You're fine. I'm fine. But if you want to take it slow, that's what sounds like Jadon wants to do. We're
Yes,
gonna take
I
an
want to take
8-hour
it
day
slow.
then. All right, that's what we're doing.
I walk at normal pace with my mini feet, and I'm walking faster than
What's
Lawrence.
your walking speed?
25.
45.
Then I match. Sorry, buddy.
Well, I just start laughing then.
Oh, I'm just
7-foot
keeping
creature.
pace with you, buddy. I don't want to get too far ahead.
Okay, so you guys get through an 8, so that means that you go 30 more, so you're at 102 miles without any real bad stuff. Let's go ahead and roll for your night watch. I'm just gonna roll quickly here. Okay. Yeah, no encounters, no more signs of those wolves, or that wolf that you saw. However, the next morning, Jadon, as your watch is coming to an end, you start seeing little blips on the shield above you. On the Leomund's tiny hut. And then it starts to pour.
I will feverishly start renewing the hut.
And if you guys delay, let's see. A storm sweeps across. If you delay for... The storm won't abate for about 6 hours. So you guys can wait until midday before it clears. Or you can go and possibly have exhaustion by the end, no matter what. No matter how far you go.
We should probably get the animals to a dry place. I don't know how well will the horses do in this.
Is there what does the terrain look like? Is there any
It's relatively
hills?
flat. There's hillocks in some places, yeah. It's not like super flat. It's kind of starting to creep into the more kind of hillock dips and valleys and whatnot. At this point, you're starting to get further and further, closer and closer to Denfold, which is these rolling pastures.
Is there a town nearby?
Yes, actually. Let me... About 15 miles up the road.
We should just wait this out in a dry spot, like...
Take an early night in a town?
What do you think? Wait the storm out or push on to a... We could just wait and then actually sleep in an inn tonight.
I think we try it. I mean, animals have been out in the rain their entire lives. Like, there's... it's nice to be dry, but they're used to it.
Says the man who doesn't have a spell book, but Jadon will go if the group...
Oh, I have a spellbook. It's just 2/3 of what your spellbook is. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, my book doesn't get wet. Uh-huh.
Yep. Okay, so you guys are going in the rain?
You didn't wax coat those things, John?
Well, I took this off of someone's corpse, and the mage... Let's just say I haven't dunked it in a bucket to find out how protected it is.
It'll be fine.
Jadon will put the spellbook in his handy haversack so it doesn't get wet.
I can put it in the portable hole if you are very worried.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the alchemy jug.
Or the alchemy jug. We can coat it
With
to
the mayo.
Actually, I have cooking oil. That will completely repel any sort of water.
That is true, but you really don't want to mix ink and oil.
You can't
Dry
have them all.
ink?
So yeah, you guys make the travel. Even for the 8 hours, I'm gonna need you guys to make a DC 10 Constitution save.
Oh, we're not making it, so whatever.
I just have to make it this one, and then I'm fine.
Okay, Jadon actually makes it this time.
Please.
There we go.
That
All right.
plus 2.
Oh, Lawrence.
Yeah, there we go, Larry. Get
Everyone
more.
else but Lawrence. Lawrence, take a level of exhaustion. I think you're back to 1 now.
I have 1 now, yeah.
You have one. You have 1. Do you guys? Well, no. This is your 3rd day. Are you guys staying in the town, or are you guys or the hamlet, I should say, or going past? It's about 2 hours shorter than the 8-hour journey for. Well, no, wait. It's about 4 hours shorter than the 8-hour journey that you would normally be taking.
That feels like giving up too much time. If we are already trekking through the rain, which is probably lighter by this point.
Yes. It's very heavy in the first few hours, and then it lightens up, and then the sun comes out at around noon or 1.
I
Okay.
vote we stay in the town because then we can get stables for the animals, all that jazz. That's me.
Okay. Then you guys won't suffer a level of exhaustion because you'll be able to get clean and dry and freshly changed and won't
Does that
be
cost
exerting
anything?
yourself. Yes. Let me go ahead and look at what.
It's like 5 gold a person at most.
I don't even think it's that much. I
2
gotta look
gold.
at lifestyle expenses.
Lifestyle
I'm gonna-
expenses are per week, I think. Let's see. No, it's per month.
Yeah.
Wait, no, these are prices per day. Okay.
Well, it depends. So the highest level of inn, and the only inn that they have, is a modest one for 5 silver pieces.
Holy smokes! I can give him a gold and hope I get a happy ending.
You get, well, with that you'll get a meal, you'll get your stay, and you'll get stabling for your horse with a gold.
Add a little
I'm also-
mayo to my meal.
Jadon will pay a gold and a few silver since he has more animals.
Okay, so we're not quite at a. Okay, so we only traveled an extra 15 miles then. Okay, you guys are more than a third of the way through your journey.
Actually, tonight instead of mayo, I get 2 gallons of beer and I start celebrating with everybody.
Okay.
And with that,
And you
Is
bring
there-
the tavern in as well?
whoever wants to have a beer, it's 2 gallons.
Wow, okay.
And then- Start friendly talking with people, and I don't know if we can talk about like the area, if they've seen any
Sure.
sort of interesting travelers walk through the area, something
yeah,
like
so
that.
you're yeah.
All right, it's 4 gallons of beer. Sorry.
An older farmer by people call him Dart, and he introduces himself as Dart. He says, "Wow, mighty kind of you for this beer. It's been a while since I've had something so fresh, and it doesn't even have any of those little gritty pieces in it. It's great."
Yes, very pure. Out of this jug. And I top him off after his first sip.
Oh, thank you. And he smiles, and you can see a few like missing teeth. He says, "So, what brings you to our neck of the woods?"
Just travelers. We see there's woods near up. Have you seen anything unique recently? Very unique. It would be unique.
Oh, yeah. I mean, careful when you're traveling the road. Obviously, there could be bandits or goblins or trolls or wolves but now that you mention it, there was a man that rode hell and Spitfire through here a day and a half ago.
What did he look like?
Oh, I mean, I didn't see him, but my niece saw him. Said that he had like white hair and very pale skin, and was wearing a dark leather cloak and was riding a very black horse with a one singular spot on the chest.
Very interesting. Very interesting. I call over Jadon so that he can take note of everything.
That A strange fellow.
Yeah, he nearly knocked over the he nearly knocked over the fence line out back here with it when he ran hell's bells through it.
How dare he? Nobody shall knock over a fence.
People these days, but it's really good to have someone come in town and, you know, be as cheery and kind as you guys have. I really appreciate it. The town appreciates it too.
Top off his drink.
Oh, that's it though. I don't need any more. My wife will kill me. And you guys just converse. It's normal small town kind of stuff. Like some people talk to you, and then some people are, you know, whispering in corners and whatnot. And everyone's very animated because it's something new. But you guys make your way out. Everyone spend a gold piece for your stay if you want meal, lodging, and stabling. Otherwise, you guys move your way through. We're gonna kind of skip the next few days. Well, we'll do this. You know, with each day, you guys can just go ahead and we'll do 3 days in a row, and you guys can either push or not push at your leisure. So, the 5th day, are you pushing? Not pushing.
Everyone has cleared their exhaustion currently.
Correct.
Right. Then let's just push for an extra hour every day.
Okay. Okay.
Sure.
All right, everyone,
I
go
think
ahead.
not pushing is the best idea now, but hey.
Jadon makes all 3 checks.
Okay. Yeah, go. Everyone, go ahead and give me 3 rolls.
3 con rolls.
3 Constitution rolls. Yep.
1.
Okay.
I failed one of them.
We only really need.
I only failed 1.
Okay.
Well, we're clearing a level of exhaustion every day. So.
Did anyone fail the last one? Doesn't.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, okay. All right. So, go ahead and mark yourselves as exhausted when something happens.
Should have done.
When something happens, you guys are set up in this little gully, kind of just, you know, several feet off the road, 50, 100 feet off the road. You found that acts as a windbreak. And we'll see who's awake as well. Someone go ahead and give me a D6 roll.
Rolling. 1.
Okay, so Isle Rock is awake. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go over here. I'm gonna bring your characters onto the board.
So how long would it be taking Lawrence to become proficient
Still
when
some
he's
time.
used chained weapons before?
Still some
Or
time.
things similar? Still longer?
Yeah. It's gonna
They're
be.
not there yet?
Yeah, it's gonna be basically a week per proficiency bonus, or plus. So it's gonna be a couple weeks or 3 weeks. Who do I have out? I already have out Caldron, Jadon.
Buist is missing.
Buist.
Yeah, I'm still on the Reese's. Oh, there I go.
Hold up. I'm gonna summon you to the board. You're in this nice rock gully. Yes, if it looks familiar, I did reuse it. Thank you. I don't need to explain myself.
Wait,
Doesn't look familiar to me.
Oh, you didn't use this one.
Oh, did I?
no, you have not used this one.
Okay. I thought.
Oh
I did
yes, you
before.
used it. Yes.
Oh my! I can't believe you've done this.
God.
God, trash, trash, GM.
Absolute fucking trash.
Alt F4 right now.
Okay.
How do you tilt this up? It's at the bottom. Never mind.
Middle mouse button.
So,
You hold it down and move it around.
All right. that's much
everyone
better.
besides Alrock, please make yourself prone, and we're gonna put out some other characters. Do you want a German Shepherd or a pug for your dog?
German Shepherd.
Weak.
Okay. Let's see. Horse.
Where am I? Oh.
You guys
so I
have
would.
1, 2,
So you do not have to be in the
four.
immovable in the tiny hut, but this area is protected.
Yeah, so I assume based on the map, I would be sitting out front because I have disadvantage or they have disadvantage and stuff. And I assume because of this whole bowl shape, I would be facing the 2 entrances. So I put myself where I think I am. I would be.
Okay. No worries. The horses are,
Yeah,
tied
they're
down and in the.
they would be behind. Yeah,
back.
makes sense.
Where's my moose?
There is no moose, so
Ooh.
I'll go ahead and make that for next time. No,
No,
that's
it's
cow.
okay. It's fine.
Oh, make it a cow, please. That'd be amazing.
The worst. I can just get an elk and use that.
Okay. So, let's go ahead and do this here. Give me a few minutes. We're just going to go ahead and get some water or something if you need it.
All right.
Just give me a few minutes.
No problem. I got the projector up, Phil. So cool.
So hot.
So it's just so cool. A 70-inch screen right behind my monitor. Hell yeah. I should have gotten a 4K, but I wanted something portable,
Yeah, I mean,
and I didn't want to spend 2,000.
Is it just on your wall or you got a screen?
Right now it's just on my wall. So I have a screen for outdoors. So I got like a little tiny projector that's, I don't know, it's the size of like a 20-ounce bottle probably. It's 1080p. And I just shoot at the screen right now, or at my wall right now. But yeah, so outdoors we have like a small area with a fireplace, and I have a screen for that.
That's pretty cool.
I'm seriously considering getting one of the new short throw projectors and the new screens. So the new screens, they have like, I don't know, they're kind of like a triangle. So basically like any light reflecting coming down on them is reflected back. Only the light that is coming from the certain area shoots back at your face. So they're almost as good as like a normal TV. And then you can get them to like 120 inch.
they're pretty dope.
Yeah, but the screens themselves are like $2,000, and the projector is $2,000. So it's a pretty big investment. So I just got something cheap because I wanted a third monitor, basically. So
Without having to have it on the desk and whatever.
yeah. I was looking at mounting one and it looked like a nightmare. Do you have a projector, Keldrin?
I don't.
Gotcha. They're cool. I mean, the technology is getting there. I remember like my buddy had one when I graduated from college, dating myself in like 2007.
He was
And, like,
dating you?
No, like dating myself, like how old I was. But I mean, he could have dated me. I don't care. But like in order to enjoy a movie, everything had to be like pitch black. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
things have changed so much in the past 15 years. It's yeah.
Man, things change so fast in 5 years now.
Dude.
Yeah, once they hit the, the nano, basically, like, for microprocessing and stuff like that, like, we're now at 5 nanometers on some stuff, like, yeah, it's just all uphill from here.
It's just insane what some of the stuff is. I mean, yeah. Like the fact that I have a soda can size thing projecting a laser screen onto a wall is perfectly readable. Like, yeah, just not possible.
Science!
Some call it Lazars.
Lazars.
All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom, and then we'll be ready to go here.
Sounds good. Yeah, no, I went into rabbit hole on all the screens and stuff because like there's gain on the screens, and I was like, Jesus, there's a lot to know.
I had a buddy who got a projector, didn't get a screen, and he was just putting it on his wall, but his wall wasn't the greatest.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like mine right now. I mean, it's a matte wall, so it doesn't reflect any light or anything. So it's not the greatest compared to if I put a screen up there, but still works fine.
that's good.
Definitely a noticeable difference when I use the screen though. So. For the record, I could have been drinking beer every single day. Had way more than enough calories to sustain myself.
I admit, I'm a cleric trained to take people out of this world, not to keep them in it, but that does not seem sustainable.
You start to see.
It's perfectly
you start
healthy!
to see Isle Rock have a little belly.
This isn't a beer gut, it's a fuel tank for a machine that turns metal scraps into death.
It's awesome.
A machine of
Isle Rock
war.
has gained 4 pounds. God damn it, stop cooking the mayo.
You gotta sleep outside the Leomund's tiny hut. You can't, it's a force barrier, you can't be stinking it up.
I was seeing the weirdest stuff you could do with mayo, and somebody's like, "Hey, have you tried cooking it?" I was like, "Hot mayo salad." There we go.
This is the kind of forbidden knowledge Darumvi's priests are supposed to protect the world from.
Oh god, it was funny.
Okay, so I looked it up. An alarm is a 20-foot cube, so I think that just means 20 feet on each side, so it's not much bigger than the tiny hut.
So, are you invisible in the hut?
The hut is currently opaque, so anyone who looks there can see a not at all suspicious, like perfect fucking black dome of force.
Okay.
All right.
Sound is not stopped or anything, correct?
Again, sound is not stopped. However, weapon attacks cannot enter it. spells cannot enter it. You can re-enter it because you were, unless you started cooking the mayo before I cast the spell. But Jadon can't leave it without causing it to end, and but anyone else can come and go. And I think I'm gonna put alarm around the horses if it's not any bigger than the hut. So we'll just use that to protect.
Okay, sounds good. So, all right, the night is long, just barely started. Aurak, I'd like you to make a perception check. Oh,
Sorry, my audio is freaking out, so I just...
okay.
You good?
Aurak, I'd like you to make a perception check for me.
All right. I don't think I get anything for.
Is this too dark for you guys as well?
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, seems fine.
Fun.
Okay,
I have dark vision 120, just so you know.
that's fine.
Okay. And perception check. I feel like this one's gonna be important, so if I suck up, probably inspiration.
Oh,
Gonna keep that.
But you have disadvantage because you're tired unless you asked Jadon to lend you Edgar because he's not tired, so he doesn't need someone to help him on this watch.
I fucked up and didn't say that, so I'll leave it up to the DM.
Could I have observed that Islerock was tired and I wasn't with a passive 21 perception?
Let's see. Do I want to be nice?
No.
Fair. It is up to you. That is completely fair.
You know what? Disadvantage.
No, roll at disadvantage.
All right.
okay, so 17 or nat
so
20?
we're at 22. Yep, we'll see. And we're gonna definitely use my inspiration on that one.
Inspiration?
Well, could you just have done that? Oh, I guess I wouldn't have.
No, it's 1d20 die. Come on, bitch. You fuckstick. What a whore.
Okay. Okay.
There it is.
So.
So I will point out that
what's everyone else's-
Poe's passive perception is like 12 in his sleep, but go ahead. Sorry.
Yep. No, I'm asking what everyone's passive perception is.
16.
21.
16. 21!
We should get a
11.
-5 for being
You
asleep.
should.
Though,
You should.
but that's still a 16.
11.
Okay. With the -5?
No.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so 16 as the passive perception. You know what? Okay, so
Bring it.
Aurak, you are kind of unfocused. You're looking towards the two areas.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's 13 for me. I'm sorry.
And then you start, and then the horse's ears start going crazy, and you hear them kind of like doing their chuff. And you look back at them, and all their ears are pointed behind you. Go ahead and give me another perception check with just normal roll.
So just d20 plus perception.
Yep.
Okay.
Just not a disadvantage. 16. Okay, so behind you are the small rock, basically shelf, that is just, encircling you. And as you're looking kind of back where the horse's ears are pointed, you see like 3 rocks that you didn't notice before that are pretty tall, and then one of them starts to move, and we're gonna go right into initiative here.
Oh, I got good spells for these boys.
As a screaming, bellowing, huge humanoid makes its way onto the field, or several of them make their way onto the field.
Nice one, Cal.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, are we supposed to roll perception?
Nope, that was initiative.
Initiative.
You got an at 20. You're good.
All
We're gonna
right.
go into turn-based mode as well.
Jadon has advantage on this, but that's a 22 and probably hard to beat.
Do you get initiative if you're sleeping?
Well, that's a good question. What's our penalty for being asleep?
Nothing. You just
Maybe asleep.
Don't-
you're just
don't
it's a
have to-
surprise.
All right, I have advantage, so that's still just a 22.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this.
Jesus.
Okay, so all right, so who got 25 to 20?
22 for Jadon.
Jadon. Okay. Jadon's at
23.
the front.
I got
Lewis.
20.
We're just gonna put everybody in.
Bill rolled an 18.
Caldron.
God damn it,
Lawrence.
Punch.
Lawrence got a 18.
Yeah.
Vuis, what'd you get again?
47. Oh, I got a 13.
And Islerock, what'd you get?
I got a 20.
20. Okay.
Punch, are you here?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I got a
You got a
13. I was
13?
muted. I got a 37.
Got it. Perfect. Okay, so Caldron is first, but is surprised. Jadon is surprised. Islerock, you can see the absolutely huge thing starting to move in the back.
Is the tent is still up? Is that correct?
Yeah, the Liamon's tiny hut. Yes.
And you said there's attacks cannot enter the tent. Is that correct?
Yes. They cannot. The horses cannot be in the tent, though. It just can't take
Right.
something.
I got that. So as a free action, big boys, wake up! Just start yelling
Okay.
as a free action, trying to
Yep.
wake everybody up.
Of course.
And then, web is 60 feet. Then I use my wand and start smacking the ground, and I make a turret
Okay. With a bonus action.
with my. Nope, that's an action to do.
Okay, action. You need your turret.
Yep. And it's going to be a force cannon.
Go ahead and place it where you want.
That works. And it's gonna have legs on it. And then as my bonus action, I cannot. Oh yeah, I can. 5, 10, 15 feet. And then it is going to take a shot at the
Sorry, I'm
closest
just turning
one.
the
No,
music
you're
down
good.
just a little bit.
taking a shot at the
Yeah.
closest one.
It's just so loud compared to you guys, and I'm like, Jesus.
Get it. Oh man, my things are not working right now. It's going to be this -1. It's not getting pulled into. Give me a second. Reloading. Teeny beyond. There we go. That'll get pulled in. This -1 is 27.
27 will hit. Which one are you hitting?
The one on the far right looks like he's the closest.
Okay.
And let me roll. He's 2d8.
And these are absolutely massive, towering humanoids. They carry a huge tree trunk on their back and several rocks in a pouch at their side.
There's the 2d8. He takes 8 damage. Force damage.
And this is force, okay?
Force.
We're gonna. Oops, shit. Ow. God damn it. What the hell? What did I just
I didn't
do there?
re-roll initiative. I'm sorry. I don't know. Hopefully that didn't screw anything up.
Okay, there we go. No, I did
It's
something
just the
there.
ogre spinning around like he's dancing.
Gotcha.
I'm just. Well, it's not an ogre. But yes, it's named
Oh,
ogre.
and
that's
he
not
gets
what it is.
pushed back 5 feet.
Pushed back 5 feet. Okay. Do you want him straight back or at a diagonal?
Wherever it's most appropriate. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Oh god.
Yeah, no, it's
Spin!
gonna be impossible.
There we go.
How do you spin them again? Alt.
Alt.
Okay.
Alt.
So
okay,
another
so 5. How
most
much
likely-
damage again?
8.
8. Okay.
That's
Anything
my turn.
else, I'll rock.
Nope, that's it.
Okay. I'm just renaming them so I know which ones are which. Okay. So next up, kill them. Take the horses. It makes for good food. And this one moves up. This one actually has not a club, but a giant stone hammer that's just resting on one side, and it looks like he actually has like some kind of leather armor all across his body. He's also wearing a golden circlet on the top of his head. And he is going to he's going to actually, that would have been said in Giant. Does anyone speak Giant? I think Vuis does. Right?
I don't believe so. Let me double check. But I.
Jadon does not get that language.
Then he said it in common. It's fine.
Okay.
He says something else in Giant, and let's see, what's the range on this? 60. So is he going to be at disadvantage at Isle Rock?
Not shooting at the turret that just shot? Damn.
Oh, yeah, then at the turret that just shot.
It's me if he's smart enough.
Well, you did summon the turret, and he did see that. So he's shooting at you 19 with disadvantage.
Jesus, I'm gonna die. All right, I'm 17.
If you can cast shield, you should.
Oh yeah, actually, absolutely, smart move, good sir. Thank you.
Well, listen, I just rolled all ones on damage, so.
No, I didn't know that beforehand.
I'm not gonna metagame, but
No, that's smart. That's.
Are you shielded
that's
though?
Now I am. Yes.
Okay, you shield. Okay.
Yes.
It deflects
Use my
off of your
reaction.
barrier, and you see the grin kind of fall into a frown, and then his eyes really focus on you. All right, Lawrence is in. This is the. What is it called? Surprised? No longer
Yep.
surprised. Hill Giant.
But even after the yell, oh yeah, I suppose I have to wake up. Oh.
This one goes, "We no kill horsey?" And the other one in the middle nods. "Okay, me go capture then." And it comes down here, and it's gonna try and grab one of the horses. So, I'm gonna make some rolls. If someone wants to roll for poor old middle horse.
sure.
Damn it!
Hey, 18.
I need ska now.
18?
That's at least a 23 on athletics for the horse to evade, or at least a 22 to evade. If this is contested.
It is contested. So
Actually,
what
this
is the...
Oh shit, this is a riding horse, not a war horse. I'm used to the paladin mount. Okay. Alright, that's still a 21 to not get grabbed.
21. Tie goes to defender. So,
Okay.
he tries to scoop up the horse, and the horse... Why are the horses so small? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. The horse, pulls back and kicks up and starts to turn to run. Vuist, do you have the ability to rage to not be surprised?
I honestly don't know
That's
if rage
either
comes-
high level or a Pathfinder thing. I don't.
Okay.
No,
it
it's
doesn't
it's
say
it's
anything
definitely.
about that.
There is a 5e.
Yeah, there's a
class
5e.
for Barbarian.
You might be close. It might have been your seventh level, I think. Feral
That's Feral Impulse's
Feral-
advantage on initiative.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It might also have that, but yeah.
There's
Additionally,
one
if
that-
you are
yeah.
surprised, so it's level 7. That's when. you
Oh,
can-
one level away.
Yeah.
Cool. This one says, "Okay, we make Horsey into friend." And moves here. Can't reach the horse. So is going to draw his club. And that's his turn as he's moving up. Actually, he's going to throw a rock at the thing that shot his friend.
The turret.
Oh boy.
Beretta.
Well, that's a nat 20.
Ruh-roh.
Toretta is dead.
I'm going to roll it. Actually. How many hit points does it have?
30.
Oh my god, this turret might live. Oh no, there it is. Okay, that's 40 points of damage.
Yeet and turd dead.
I mean, it's soaked to hit.
He zip zap zap zoop zoop.
Okay.
He did.
Top of the round, Caldron, the horses, before Caldron goes, the horses and dog. How do you command the dog, by the way, Jadon? Does it fight or does it just guard?
No, the dog is here to guard. It's not here.
Okay.
It cannot like fight all the wild shit we're up against. It's just so we don't get our throats slit in our sleep.
Okay. The horses run bat 20. The horses were the horses staked down? Before I start moving them?
Probably not like hard or
Yeah, I mean, you would probably put them in place, but not like. There's not like a post that they're chained to or anything.
That one provokes from the giant, and he says, "No, you no go!" And he tries to grab one. So go
the
ahead
horse?
and... Yeah, he's trying to make a reactionary...
Okay.
Grapple.
Horses can disengage. Ooh, that's gonna be a 7 total with horse strength.
7 meets it, beats it.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. I've rolled so bad.
These are some lucky damn horses.
Yeah, seriously, that horse needs a promotion. All right, Caldron, it is your turn. You are currently prone inside of a nigh indestructible tiny Lehman's hut with hill giants bearing down on you.
Well, I'll get up and go outside and take a look.
I think you can see them from within.
Yes, the hut. It's opaque from the outside, translucent from the inside. We can see out. They can't see in.
Does it look like they're going for the horses?
Yeah, the two hill giants were definitely trying to capture the horses, but the horses, ran.
Okay. Can we shoot through this?
Yeah.
You cannot shoot spells through it, but you can step out of it, shoot a spell, and step back in.
Correct.
Okay. Let's see. And weapons can leave it, I think.
Yeah, arrows and swords and weapons can leave it. You have to step 5 feet out of the dome to fire.
A spell, yeah.
To fire a spell.
I'm gonna step
Weapons can leave.
5 feet out of the dome.
So stand up, half your move, 5 feet out. You still got 10 feet left to move, and then go ahead and make your attacks.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this first, the one that's closest to us.
Okay, that's the one that also was hit with force. Go ahead and attack.
Don't forget about your bonus action. I think you have like the super awesome thing.
Illusionist bracers.
Mhm.
There it is. There.
That's a nat
Crit.
20. That's
Fuck
gonna
yeah,
hit.
bud.
Mm.
So do you want? You can either roll the dice again, or you can double. I don't know. I think we've just been rolling twice, I believe. So
Yep,
just go
I
ahead
think
and
so.
roll another d10. So 13 plus 8 is 21. Okay, 21 on the first hit.
Next.
Jesus. 23 will hit it. For 13? Holy shit.
And then I'll use that thing to
Bonus action.
More Eldritch Blast.
16 will hit.
Flame.
For 5.
And then the last one.
13 will hit.
Oh my goodness.
These guys are big.
Gracious. Yeah.
11. You spiral the 4 Eldritch Blasts right into the center of the chest and stomach, and it stumbles back and roars in anger. It's looking pretty fucked up. It is lacerated and bleeding from multiple wounds.
I'm gonna step back
So-
in the hut and be like, it's angry, it's angry.
Jadon.
Okay, I have a rules question. So I can't leave the hut or it'll
Correct.
be dispelled, and that seems
Correct.
really bad right now. Can I stick my head out to cast a spell, or is that a horseshit interpretation, do you think?
That's leaving.
Let me look at Lehman's tiny hut again.
It just says when you leave the area. It doesn't say like if I stick my head out. I think that's an up to you. That's like an up to you type of ruling. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to mean.
I'm reading it right here. One moment.
I put it in the chat.
I have to look something up.
How about I'm just gonna use my channel divinity this turn, and we'll see how the situation looks next round.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably go with no on
Okay,
it.
that's fair. I'm just gonna pop on my channel divinity then, and there is a 30-foot sphere of dim light and shadow, which is probably very bright in this darkness. But I will start handing out temps to
Okay.
people. The giants just see a giant hemisphere of light appear, because that is a 30-foot radius.
Okay.
Is fucking huge.
Holy shit, yeah. Okay, I'll just do this.
Yeah. So that's to give you guys an impression. So if you end your turns within that, you get temps. I am going to roll for my temps, and that is my turn.
There we go.
Right. Ooh, max temps.
Does that kind of work for your light?
Yes, that is great. Thank you. And I will mentally command Edgar to go and follow the horses so we can find them after this.
Okay. All right. Oh, because you have a familiar. Yes. Okay, Jadon, anything else?
Nope. I conjured Darumvi's darkness to shield us, and that's my
Edgar
turn.
flies off towards the horses. Alrock.
Question real quick for differences in attacking in sizes. These guys are large, I'm guessing.
Huge.
Do they get advantages to attacking like anything smaller than them, or do
No.
they get disadvantages?
No, neither.
They have a longer reach, though.
They just have longer reach, but yeah.
Okay. All right. I say yes. He destroyed my not good drone. Not good. Wait, how do I move my? There he is. I'm gonna go 20 feet here.
Okay.
I'm going to cast another drone. This is a first level spell because I used my free one.
Okay.
He's right in front of my feet.
All right. There we go. Go ahead and put him however you want him.
Yeah, I would have put him like right here. This is a flame drone.
Okay.
So he has feet, and he's gonna go 5, 10, 15 feet.
Perfect.
And I'm so my intention is that my drone can move forward in flame.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I don't know if it's gonna hit. 5,
Yeah,
10,
it will.
15
Okay.
right at his base, basically.
Yep.
Okay. So
Remember, the diagonals in here aren't the same as the diagonals
I get it. Just trying to announce my intentions so that you know what I'm.
I gotcha. Yeah, you're
Trying
gonna
to do
definitely
here.
hit him.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, bud. You're probably not gonna get me for. I think it's under spells. Spells. I'm trying to find the damn.
I think it's 2d8, maybe 3d8 at this point, but it would be 8 plus your intelligence plus your proficiency modifier. So
Yeah, 2d8.
So it'd be DC 15 or 16 on the deck save.
Here's the Eldritch. There we go. Oh no, but this is where. That's not where they have their.
It's just gonna be whatever your spell attack is. Your spell DC.
I think
It's
the
16. It should be 16.
flamethrower is.
2d8.
Well, it really doesn't matter. He rolled a 9, so just go ahead and do your damage.
Yeah, must make a dex saving throw against your spell save DC.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh man, 7
Nine?
or 9? 9. Flame.
9?
Magical flame.
Okay.
That is exactly average.
He does not seem to like that. He, "Roar! Puny little thing. All right.
I'm gonna go back 5 feet, and I'm good.
Okay.
Irok gets 10 temporary hit points.
Nice.
How's that?
All right. This giant says, "Boy, they got spell slingers. We'll make right work of them quick and then fetch those horses." He moves here. I mean, he saw the flame drone. He doesn't really care. He's gonna walk directly up. And that's his turn. All right, Lawrence. There is a giant. Oh, the dog also took off. Like
That's fair. Yes, that's good.
After the horses to try and corral them
Good
as
boy.
well.
Okay.
Lawrence, half your movement to stand up.
Yep, I'm standing now.
Okay.
So which one did Cal hit? I wasn't sure which one he was actually.
this
That one
one.
over there. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna start this off with a little bit of a fun one here. I'm gonna turn to him, just be like, "Toast your feet, yeah." I'm gonna cast Bonfire right on underneath him.
So I hate to say this, but you have to leave the hut to cast a spell. Now you can step.
Can
out
I
the
just
back.
move up here?
You will be in his
Yeah.
reach.
I'm
but
already in his reach, baby.
Yeah.
He can't. He cannot opportunity attack you because you're inside a bubble of force. So we are
Yeah.
in the hut. He cannot get at
How?
us. You
Where
can
is the
step out
hut
back.
end?
Let me go ahead and draw it. It's a 10-foot radius around Jadon. So in here we have a little, essentially, bubble of force that they need
I was here.
to dispel magic to get into.
Yep.
They can't actually get inside?
No, they cannot.
Correct.
Objects and creatures that were not in it when Jadon cast the spell cannot enter. Spells cannot go in or out. So they need to dispel it, dig underneath it because it's explicitly a hemisphere. That'll probably take them a little while to figure that out. Or they need
Gotcha.
some
So I didn't know it
leadership.
was that, like... Okay,
Okay.
that makes
It's
sense.
a
Okay.
really fucking
Right,
good spell.
okay. But I can still just shoot from here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, then I'll just take two ranged
Krakows.
2 Krakows at the
Okay.
already damaged
Injured.
one. So
Okay. Go ahead. 2 shots.
I'll roll. Yeah, I'll just roll the attack
Bet you
twice
the
and
fish
then
helps. Yes, bet you the fish helps.
sure does. So 19
19
and
will
then
hit.
I'll roll for the second one and then we'll roll. 16.
16 will hit.
All right. Well, that will be
Boom.
4d8 plus 10.
Okay.
23 damage.
Oh, what ear ringing! Oh, and yeah, your guys' ears are ringing in the Liamin's tiny hut, but luckily,
Sorry.
luckily it's quite an open area, so sound can travel.
What?
This
And that'll
one
be
is,
it. So
This one is, oh, tiny things hurt me, and he is going to move up and slam down twice on the bubble, and with his giant great club and say, "What? I cannot see inside. Why they so hard to hit?" And Vuist. Actually, he would have been like right here.
Yeah, you better back off.
Well, they have 10-foot reach, so. I can't.
it's good enough.
It's like right. Yeah, it's right. Yeah, it's right here. There we go.
Can Boo still hit the Chieftain King guy from inside the bubble?
Yes, maybe. I was intending that they were 10 feet away, but yeah. Your axe can swing out. Yep, go ahead.
Okay, I'm attacking the one in reach.
Okay.
I am raging and attacking recklessly. Whoa, what is going on? For whatever reason, my attacks are not.
I had to reload.
Oh, okay.
You need to be on. Yep.
So that plus 9.
13. Are you rolling at advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh
Nice.
my goodness.
Oh,
A
that's a good
13
one.
will miss.
All right, second attack.
So
17.
17 will hit.
Okay. I'll reload after this turn. Plus 8.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. So 27?
Yes.
Okay. You carve into their calf and he... Fuck! Kill them! Alright.
All right.
Lewis, anything else?
That's my turn.
Okay. This hill giant is going to say, "Oh, little flame thing dies." 17 AC for the flame turret.
He's 18.
He's 18? Fuck.
Yes,
He'll
sir.
take his second swing, and that's a miss too. Oh, thing is so small and hard to hit. And I just think that the turret is just standing there and he's just missing. He's
That's
just
probably
like,
what's happening. Probably.
like there's a little knot on the club that he's hitting past it, and he's just barely standing underneath it. Okay. That's its turn. Caldron.
Okay. Let's do the same thing. We'll hop out the hut, and I'm gonna attack that same one I have been.
Okay. Sure, yeah, go ahead. $21 will hit. Nine damage. You can go ahead and roll them all at once if you want. 26 will hit. 15 will hit. 9 will miss.
So two additional damage
yep.
rolls.
2 additional damage rolls, yes. 9. And 13. Okay, Caldron, how do you want to do this? How do you want to spew this? If you don't want it, you just want to hit him center of mass?
No, let's hit him with the 3 bolts. Well, 2 first, and then hit him in the neck, and the third one pop his head off.
Okay.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
God.
you like carve clean through the neck.
Yeah.
The head lolls to one side, and you can see the tendons and muscles pulling free from each other, and then the last bolt takes him straight through the stuff that's still holding, and he falls and crumples. And let's see if he makes a boom. Okay, nope, he doesn't make a. He makes a loud impact. All right.
And then I'm gonna
Caldron
hide
is
back in
done.
there.
All right, Jadon.
I guess I'm gonna have to actually be an assassin. So Jadon would not have had his shield on when he was asleep, though he could be in his armor. So I'm going to just take out my longbow and shoot the giant that's trying to hit the turret.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I don't think I have advantage here. That's like a 10. That probably doesn't hit.
10 will miss. Yeah, that'll
Yeah,
miss.
that's a 10. All right, that is Jadon's turn. Because I think the tiny hut is doing a shit ton of work, and I don't want to lose it.
Yep. 100%.
Okay, Caldron, also you get 9 temporary hit points.
Okay.
All right. I'll rock.
I'm going to drop I have a woodworking tool in my right hand. I drop that,
All right.
and I pick up a bead of force.
Okay.
I think I can throw it at the giant. Is that correct?
It's a 10-foot radius. This could be very bad for him, though, getting squished in there.
And it's 60 feet away, so
Okay, so
the bead
go ahead
explodes
and
on
make
impact.
an attack roll. Where are you putting it?
On him. I'm trying
his
to throw it
dick.
at him.
Okay. Okay.
So is this like a standard attack roll? What do I throw?
I don't
Or-
remember.
It's a dex save,
It's a dexterity save.
which,
Oh,
which
Like,
generally
must ex-
huge creatures
So
are bad
each
at.
creatures, yeah, that's why I saw that. Each, so you Use an action to
It's a
throw the
DC
bead up to
15.
60 feet. The bead explodes on impact and is destroyed. Each creature within a 10-foot radius of where the bead lands must succeed on a DC 15 Dex saving throw or take 5d4 force damage.
Okay, roll your damage.
$10?
Okay. The giant. Which giant are you?
The one on the left that's trying to crush my...
Okay, that giant takes 10 and is in a bubble.
A sphere of transparent force that encloses the area for 1 minute. Any creature that failed the save is completely within the area and is trapped inside the sphere.
Now, did you do that to the smart giant or the dumb giant?
Dumb giant. Yeah, dumb giant was going after my... Yeah. That's...
Okay.
I was trying to take out the flank.
So dumb giant is in a sphere. How big is the sphere when it collapses, or does it just say?
The 10-foot radius.
10-foot radius.
So he is fine. He's squeezing in it, but he's not being crushed to death.
Only breathable air can pass through the sphere's wall. No attack or other effect can. An enclosed creature cannot use its action to push against the sphere wall, or can use its action to push against the sphere's wall, moving the sphere up to half the creature's walking speed.
Okay.
The sphere can only be picked up, and its magic causes to... But you can't attack in or out.
Sure.
So you can move, but you can't attack.
The sphere only weighs a pound, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Alrock, anything else?
Yeah, my bonus action.
Okay.
I will have the turret move. That, and I will have it flame on the smart giant.
Okay.
And that's DC 16.
DC 16. Okay.
Sorry, I looked that up.
Ooh. All right, he passed.
So it's half of 2d8, I believe. Give me a second. Okay. Attack. Cannon. Make sure. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you
half
didn't
as
do
much.
that?
It's half as much.
Yep. So half of 2d8 fire. Which I'm picking up. Thank you, Daniel.
This does
So,
increase by 1d8
5
of
damage.
9. Nice.
So 5 down to 2.
5 fire. Yep.
Okay. Anything else, Alrock?
I mean, I'm gonna move a little away because I'm still not in the orb.
You're not
Done.
Oh,
You can step back into the orb if you want.
I know, but you guys are cozy in there, so
Okay.
it was my watch. I failed.
He looks at Alrock, looks at the turret that just burned his feet, looks at the dead giant, and looks at the giant in the bubble, and says, I am sorry, Grom and Brom. And he disengages. And he's gonna move.
I attack with Sentinel.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
You can't get away from what you've done.
If he hits him, he can't move. Fuck yeah, bud.
3. Let's see what he can do. Nothing. Okay, so he starts
He's
to move
right
away.
where he is.
Okay. Go
right.
ahead and roll your damage.
Plus 8.
15 plus 8, so 23. He's rooted, so... Did he already... Well... Okay. Okay. Lawrence.
Okay. Neat. So okay. Now I looking at distance here. Can I get within range to hit the giant with the staff and still be in the bubble, or no? From his, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Jadon, can you do the 10-foot radius?
Can't like.
You get a big gulp.
No, I think you have to be outside to, or partially outside to hit him in melee.
Okay, I'm gonna come out there, and I'm gonna puff myself up as much as I can for at least size wise. It's still huge. I'm gonna strike it once with the staff, or at least try to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming a 25 will hit.
That's correct.
That plus a d6.
Okay, so 10. So he is going to spend his reaction to immediately swing back at you since you're in melee.
Okay.
22 AC.
Shield,
Shield.
and it doesn't hit. Yep.
Okay. All right, go ahead. How much damage was that?
That would have been crap. Roll.
Look at the journal.
10 for
So you rolled 4.
14 damage.
14 damage on a D6.
No, it was the
Oh, I
a
see.
total
I see.
of 14. Yeah, sorry.
Got it. Total of
That
14.
was the lightning damage from the staff.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead
Okay.
and keep attacking if you want.
All right, and I'm gonna I'm gonna pull up this one and be like, if you're sore, you want to just quit then and throw down your hammer.
Never.
Sucks to be you sometimes then. And then I'm gonna hit it, and we'll do that again, and will be 23.
23 will hit.
Oh, 3, so 8 plus the d6. So another 12 damage.
12. Okay.
And then key point for flurry of blows.
Okay.
All right. Oh, a 9
gonna
doesn't
miss.
hit. Roll for the second one, and that'll be
That's-
17.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. And that will be plus 3 addition on that, so 13 damage.
13.
Astral Spark.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep.
Lawrence, is that your turn?
That
Your
will be it. Yeah, because I used the reaction. So, yep.
Okay. This guy is out of the fight. I can remove. Actually, I'll just keep it. That guy's dead. Vuist, it is your turn.
All right, I am still raging. I attack recklessly at the
Okay.
large figure in front.
Okay. $18 will hit.
I'm just gonna do the. Okay.
You hit more.
Get a better swing on it. Plus 8.
Plus 8, so
23.
23.
Alright.
Okay.
Swinging again.
All right.
Plus 8.
What did you hit?
30.
Plus
On the
8,
AC?
yeah. Oh, it was 25. I'm sorry.
25, 30. Oh my gosh. He is looking rough.
Okay.
Anything
I
else,
laughed
Lewis?
at him from inside our bubble.
Okay.
In my turn.
From our bubble to your bubble.
Okay. This hill giant is going to just try and start moving. He says, "Oh, from," and he's gonna start rolling the ball this way.
He's like a little hamster.
Caldron, you've got a giant dead, a giant in a bubble, and a giant looking really rough.
The rough giant has used his reaction, so he can't opportunity attack anyone. So you can walk up to him and then walk away again, unless he gets a second reaction. But that's pretty
That's
rare.
very rare. It's so
Which
rare.
one's the beat up one?
This one.
The dude who looks like he's in a '90s band.
Yes. Looks like he's in a
going
death
to
metal
do.
band.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna walk.
Don't solo me out.
It's impeccable style, but we've got to kill him for his clothes.
Oh my god!
Those pants. We can
More
make a
seriously,
parachute.
that headband is probably magic.
Listen.
Plus
Let
plus
me
one
identify.
intellect.
Let me look into this.
Or it's a lot of fucking
16
gold.
is going to hit.
This is my job. I like magic.
Go ahead and roll your damage. 14. How do you want to do this?
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna hack at his knee, which is probably gonna force him to kneel.
Yeah.
And then when he kneels, I'm gonna lop his head off.
Okay. So
It'll
just
probably
like, cut
take,
at
like,
the knee
8
and
tries.
then cut at the knee and then spin, and it's like a full crescent cut, and it's just blood leaks out onto the Liamon's tiny hut and covering Lawrence as everyone else is just fine. And Lawrence is drenched in blood.
Ah!
And he falls to the ground dead. If I can knock him down. There we go. Okay.
How much movement have I used?
I mean,
Last
told-
dude's in a bubble, so I mean we can tell him to run away.
I think we should make him tag along and be a
We got him for a minute. He's in a
Lasts-
bubble for a minute.
Lasts a minute, so
so what are you
prioritize.
guys doing? You have 9 more rounds before he's out.
So
I mean, we
Lewis,
can't
think
attack
he
him
weighs
either, so
less
there's-
when he's like that. How far do you think you could throw something that only weighs a pound?
So that was the other thing. Like, I can teleport him into the air.
Oh, please.
Or
Teleport him
I
into
can-
the air, and I'll hit him like a T-ball.
Here's my thought. I can actually teleport. I can take Vuist and fling him into the air 90 feet. And then cast Featherfall on Vuist, so he falls. And the ogre dies. Or the hill giant, sorry.
I mean, this
Okay.
wouldn't. The bubble is going to block fall damage, I think, because it says nothing can get through it except breathable air. But we could like send him a
Right.
few counties over.
Right,
You
no, but
cancel
what I'm
it?
saying is like we can do it, we can time this properly
Ah,
so that
this is the strangest assassination I've been part of so
I
far.
mean, or we tell him to just run as far away as he can and never come back, which I'm okay with as well. Because
Okay, doesn't say
it will be
anything
funny
about-
as hell watching a bubble run away from us.
So it doesn't say anything about if you can throw it or not. It just says it weighs a pound, so
Yeah.
Vuist can try to yeet it as hard. This is
Ooh,
this
we could
might be
force-
Does it say
valid for
all
catapult.
contents within are a pound?
The sphere
The whole
weighs
thing,
a pound
yeah.
regardless of what is inside it.
Is
yeah,
that what it says?
Yes.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I remember we were knocking around the thrones.
Oh my
while we were
god. This is a viable target for catapult.
I mean, so it depends up to you guys. Like, I can vortex 90 feet in
How
the
big
air.
is the sphere?
Then Vuist can throw
10
him.
feet by 10 feet
I go for
radius.
that option, yes.
10-foot radius. Oh, so it's pretty big.
Yes, but it's like a beach ball. So, but just an incredibly light beach ball.
Got
So-
it.
But
if
it's
we
a
wanted to do
physical
this-
object, though. Is it equipment?
It's an object, so you can I think
Okay.
it is a valid target for catapult. It's an object that weighs 5 pounds or less.
You know what?
Oh my God.
Let's try this if we can. All right. So I vote. Vuis grabs it. I vortex warp him into the air 90 feet. He throws it into the air above that, however far it goes. Then once he hits 60 feet, I can feather fall him.
This is a sickening display of our control of one
You could just do it to
And I
me.
wholeheartedly
Catapult
support it.
farther.
You don't have to cast Featherfall. I have Featherfall. Or whatever.
Innately.
Yeah,
Well,
his monk.
Yeah,
He
monk.
could reaction spend and just.
So then I can vortex Lawrence. He can eat it as high as he can, and then he falls.
Let's do it. I'm covered in blood. I am
This is
ready to go.
This is horrible.
Okay, so, okay. Oh my God.
Lawrence, come to me. Come to me. Come to me.
Okay, so you guys, how are you gonna grab the ball? It's a 10-foot radius.
I'm gonna spear bomb it like I'm gonna hold it straight up above my head.
No.
You can hold it above your head, right?
I mean, it's. Oh my God.
We just bought tools, right? We got 30 feet of rope.
Jesus Christ.
You know, if you read correctly, it says the target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or is teleported to an. Wait, why don't I just teleport him to 90 feet above the air? 90 feet.
Because we wanted to get the extra distance.
Yeah, but then
catapult just farther? Isn't that like 300 feet?
Catapult
Who has a
launches at
catapult?
90 feet, actually. I think.
Oh, okay.
I'll double check, but
he needs a con saving throw, so he'll probably pass.
Is it a
Granted,
creature or
you could
object?
throw it in an arc over 90 feet. It would probably go pretty far.
I could hit it with my axe, guys.
You can't do anything to the bubble.
The bubble
This
is invulnerable.
isn't. This is not fucking Hyrule where you're gonna hold a spin attack and it's gonna go flying.
All right, well, let's do the whole Darth Maul thing and just meditate in front of him until the bubble expires.
Do we think? Do we think hill giants have high con? I'm guessing
They have to. Yeah, it's probably strength and con.
If giants are good at anything, it's strength and con.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, they're not good at anything else.
So can we just like sit around him and like talk to him for
Sure.
like and just kind of reason with him a little bit?
Sure, he says, Brom, why you die? Horse is supposed to be tasty.
I offer him 3 gallons of mayo if he joins our side. A day.
What is mayo?
You can try it when you come out, but as long as you don't attack us, that's fine.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Can I help him? I have a proficiency, I guess.
Sure, someone
So just
make
flat?
make a flat roll then.
Give me.
That's,
a 20.
18.
I got a 22.
Okay.
He's a
Okay.
dummy.
Mayo. Can I still kill?
Yeah, there's
Only
lots of
what we
people.
can tell you. Only what we tell you.
I take horse.
No horses. No horses.
I take Brom.
Yes,
Yes, yes.
Okay.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay. No, I'm supposed to get horses for. And then he looks at the dead commander on the ground and their dead chieftain on the ground and says, I don't know what to do.
You can even use his.
Do you
hammer
want the
now.
chieftain's hammer? Yeah, it's a
Chieftain hammer would make me chieftain.
you become big man.
Oh, me,
chieftain, no.
chieftain. Me. You all I can't see you, but you're talking to me.
You can see me. I'm covered in blood and just sitting there. Oh, because he can see out of the bubble, right?
He can't see in the bubble.
He can't see into our other bubble.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm not in the bubble anymore because I stepped out of it. Yeah.
Bloodman, give me hammer. I will take hammer and Brom and leave and go be chieftain and eat Brom.
What do you guys think?
I think
You know,
he's
do you
making
want
us
put?
a sensible
Do you want us to
offer
put
here.
the mayo on Brom so you can have the mayo on Brom and try it that way?
Mayo? What mayo?
It's taste.
I started
Better.
spreading 4 gallons of mayo on Brom.
I will. I'm covered in the blood. I'll do it. I have to bathe.
It's I do it. It's fine.
Comfort food.
Make Brom taste better.
The bubble disappears.
Okay.
Do you guys do anything?
I mean, I'm gonna look up like,
At this point, he knows we can kill him. So,
What does he?
well,
I mean, he watched us behead his chieftain in front of, like, you know, I mean, whatever.
Do I get smart circlet? Smart crown?
no smart crown.
Oh.
No smart crown.
Yeah.
I detect magic. I spend a spell slot to. Sorry, not detect.
So hold on. Before
yeah.
that, he picks up. He fully picks up the chieftain giant and spits in his face and says, "I'm chieftain now!" and grabs his hammer and throws him on the ground and
Yeah.
He picks up the
kicks his
chieftain or the
body.
chieftain's
Yeah,
face?
you tell him. Yeah, fuck him.
And he picks up the hammer and he just starts swinging it at the ground. I'm chieftain! I'm chieftain! I'm chieftain!
You're chieftain. Yeah. I'm just,
And he's
yeah.
He's just crushing the ground and the bodies around him. And then he goes over to Brom and says, "Brother, you died, but I will eat you so you will live on." And he grabs Brom and hoists him over his shoulder, or part of him over his shoulder. Just the whole body is dragging behind him.
I'm gonna make a quick leather sack to put the mayo in for him to bring with him.
Jesus.
You can't forget the mayo is part of the deal, bud. You gotta eat him with the mayo, dude.
He takes the mayo bag. He takes the mayo bag and puts the whole thing in his mouth.
What do you think?
The mayo. Very good.
Tastes like, tastes like poop, but tasty.
Yeah.
Squishy like poop, but tasty.
She like Jesus.
Oh, that would be a very awkward discussion. Yeah. Well, you be a good chieftain, and I'll make sure that if you see us again, we're friends. Yeah, friends.
Maybe. All right, I go eat my brother now.
Okay, have fun.
Chieftain. And he just sits down and starts like tearing this guy apart.
Oh my god, I thought you were gonna eat him later.
I guess I'm gonna spend a spell and identify. He said the crown, right?
And then, yeah, the crowd, and then he starts like just trying to tear, and it's like bones are breaking, but nothing's happening, and he's like, "Oh, need rock knife," and then he takes the body and goes up over the side and drags it off, and it goes away.
If
And they're
this
both gone.
if this dude's dead, we have a ritual. Then I can do a ritual to detect
Sure.
magic, and I'll do a ritual to identify.
Jadon is keeping the hut up in case he comes back.
Okay, ritual detect magic. There's only one thing magical besides all of you, and that's the circlet.
Yep. And ritual identify.
Ritual identifies it as a headband of intellect.
I'm
Might.
Mhm.
Oh no, up to 19? Really?
Yep. They
One of you
changed
guys-
how
one of you guys get it.
stacking items worked, so you can't just stack them to
I'll
30.
take it.
Last thing we need is a smart barbarian. Jesus Christ.
I believe
It is
That's my-
attunement.
I mean,
my-
it would put your save to +4 on intelligence saves at least.
I believe
What is the
his-
thing called?
Headband of intellect.
I mean, when
Gives you up
would
to
it be good for
19.
Caldron.
I mean, Keldron's charisma.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
If you're intellect, which is me, I mean, yeah. Otherwise,
You already have
Tell it.
20, so it does nothing
Yeah,
for you.
does
right?
nothing. Yep.
Like, Jadon has a level in Wizard, but he doesn't actually have any spells that have saving throws from that class, so he's
Yeah.
probably gonna keep his, like, healing items and shit.
So what's your
Is it good for
intellect
children?
number, Vuist? Just out of curiosity.
What's that?
Like how high, what would you go up to with it?
19? It always
19?
raises it to
19.
19.
Oh, so we
It's
would
always-
both
it's
be,
just
we
19.
would both go 19. Yes, we both, yeah, so 19. And so it'd be +7 from where I'm at right now.
It's what?
Plus-
Yeah,
It's
it would-
+4 to your intelligence.
Right, because like I'm at 12. So it'd bring me up 7
is
points.
Oh,
But not, it would
right
not,
now?
not like a +7, but
I got you.
we're at the same intelligence right now.
we're
That
both
makes
very
sense.
smart.
I just thought it would be funny.
I mean, 12 intelligence is above average intelligence.
Yeah, at that point, I mean,
average.
if you're not using intelligence, probably isn't.
Listen, like I said, I'm game to throw any type of shit at you guys. It just might not be useful.
If you, I mean, if you guys do have any sort of proficiency in it, in your skills, it's good. But if you don't, then yeah,
Like history.
yeah.
And
whatever
you're
not-
proficient-
There's
I
also some
became
other
proficient in
bullshit.
history, so you know,
I mean that potentially adds.
I
We
would.
can
I mean,
also try to get one of the horses to attune.
oh my god! I would rather give it to
Let's make a horse
Poe.
smart. Hell yes.
Dog?
Throw it on
Poe
Poe.
needs
You-
intelligence.
like literally a border collie level of intelligence, or even more. Oh my god.
We're doing it.
Throw it on
It's
Poe
fair
and
to
I'll
say
talk
an animal can't attune it. It's just in another campaign, I had a paladin's horse who's actually can talk, and everyone was like, "You got to give him the headband of an intellect."
You know what? Want to make a golem? We're gonna put that on him.
Oh my
We don't have to
god!
decide who has
High
it right now.
intellect golem. Jesus
Oh, it's gonna be
Christ!
great. He's gonna be spinny, and he's gonna be like, "I'm spinning in this direction because I believe in this."
I mean, it doesn't say that animals can't attune to it.
Do we want to give Poe the headband of intellect, or do we want to give it to Edgar or one of the horses?
As long as something has an intelligence, it seems like it can attune.
I prefer doggos over birds. but-
Okay, the party.
I mean, I don't have to have the ring of Elemdir attuned at the moment. If
I will. That's fair if you don't want a literal dog. To have the intellect, you can say you'd like to have it.
yeah, so like Arcana and History, I am proficient in, so it would bump that up a bit. Otherwise,
I
yeah.
think Jadon thinks it is very funny, but would probably support Lawrence over the dog getting it.
I support the dog.
Oh man, but now I just wanna flip.
You want to do
voice.
Poe
I wanna
voice
flip the
more?
voice. That would be so funny. Oh yes, voice. I remember greatly when you.
I think he would talk about the same, just with more intelligence.
No. This is no.
We're gonna give him the headband and my javelin of lightning.
Oh my god!
Dog doesn't have hands. How is
We'll
that-
strap it to his back.
Not yet.
With 19
Given the artificer
doesn't
sometimes,
need hands.
sometime, and he has hands.
Yeah, he
Don't
can
joke
carry
about
sticks.
that. There was a Pathfinder alchemist archetype where you could do like a horrifying surgery on animals to make them humanoid.
Listen, it wasn't horrifying. It was awesome, and I did it. It was
Cats with
great.
hands.
Didn't it say like they took constitution damage from it? or
It doesn't matter if they take constitution damage if you heal it right away. It's fine.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
fine. Listen. So what if I want my rock to have hands? I don't care. It's a giant flying bird that has hands. Okay? Sure, it doesn't make sense. And sure, I had 6 arms, but who cares?
That's an
perfect to me.
amateur number of
Really
arms
does.
in Pathfinder. You didn't even take a dip
Amateur.
and crack into it.
Amateur. Jesus. All right. Well, we know what's happening
Technically, I
now.
had 10 with the fucking Marilith arms, but you know, whatever.
Jesus. All right. Well, we know what we're doing next.
Okay, so what's going on?
Should
We
put this to an
won. So
actual
let's
vote?
go on.
I mean,
Oh wait, are we doing
Lawrence
so?
won.
Are we considering who we're putting this on?
I mean, Lawrence said he was interested.
Yeah, I
don't know.
think it should. In fairness,
whomever
we should
wants
give
it-
it to Lawrence over the dog I bought. for
Whomever
25
wants it, just
gold.
roll for it. That's easy. Just roll for it.
The dog doesn't have wants like that. It wants a steak. So
I
Lawrence-
will roll for it.
That's you can do
I'm
that.
rolling for it.
I have to beat a 19.
There we go.
I have to beat a 19. I have
Roll
to beat.
for it.
Sorry, Lawrence.
Oh my god.
God, if
this
ever
is
there was
so
a nat
stupid.
20, now would be the
This
time.
needs to be the nat
Nope.
20. No.
Punch gets
Well-
it. He's a smart barbarian.
No, the dog gets it. That was for the dog. Lewis rolled for the dog.
Well, there you go. Dog gets it.
That was a good boy. He deserves to know it.
He deserves to know it. Dog gets 19.
I mean, you rolled it. How
God.
perfect is that? You rolled a 19, and that's what this dog's intelligence is going to.
That's pretty
Poe
poetic.
is technically
Poetic.
a bag in my inventory, so I can give it a headband.
Okay, he is no longer an item on your sheet. He is now a full-blown character. I will bring him up for next time.
Oh,
Oh my
19.
god.
All right, we got it.
Let's go ahead and okay, fuck no. I mean, I don't know if I can go past this. Okay, so you put the circlet around the dog's neck.
Yeah, like a collar,
Like a collar.
Yeah.
Okay.
like an ascot.
And you guys go and retrieve the horses.
Yep.
They're very spooked, so you're gonna probably have to restart your long rest, but you were only about an hour in, so it's not too bad. You basically lost 2 hours. So you just restart your long rest. Nothing happens over the night. You get a full rest, and come next day, everyone's refreshed. You're healed to full. Remove any exhaustion that you have, and we're gonna trek on to the next day. So, the dog.
The dog is now the second
We're
smartest
teaching-
party member.
Because now it has, intelligence-wise, we are going to be teaching it language, and
No, I will teach it language.
you're teaching them language.
I'm higher
the
intelligence.
smartest.
I'm the only one that can.
You don't have to be smart to be a teacher.
He's gonna be like, "The hell, dude."
This is gonna be like that fucking Rick and Morty episode where they give the dog intelligence and then it raises up and
Where
kills
are my
everyone.
Makes
balls?
a robot.
Where are my balls, Morty? Yeah,
Summer,
Summer.
where are my testicles, Summer?
Oh,
Where are
man.
they?
To be fair, Jadon bought Poe less than a week ago. He's not responsible for cutting his balls off.
The balls are not cut off. I don't think.
These days, yeah, probably not.
Okay.
He's probably
no,
not fixed.
no.
You're right.
He is definitely not fixed. He got
Fireball
big
can
old
fix that.
balls. Big old dog balls.
Oh my god.
No.
All right. So I'm teaching Poe everything I know.
Okay. Oh my god, I have to stop. All right. So okay, you're teaching Poe we're gonna go ahead. Are you guys just doing a normal day of travel?
Normal day.
Yes. Because I had exhaustion.
Are there any do we know of any other towns coming up or anything like that?
There's hamlets and villages, yeah,
Right.
pretty much along the road.
Any of them have leather workers?
Oh God, no, probably. Well, I mean, yes. Pretty much every village needs to have some type of leather working. So it just depends on how well you want it done and how quickly and how much you want to spend.
Very basic.
What are you looking for?
Lawrence is trying to get small leather armor stuff made for Poe.
I don't really think any of these hamlets are going
They know how to make a saddle?
Yeah.
Okay, then they know how to make an armor for a dog.
I don't think that's how that works.
It's exactly how that works because they fit it to the horse.
If you want to spend, go ahead and roll. Let's see.
I'm gonna ask Poe if he would like leather armor.
Do you speak to him? Do you have ways to communicate?
Well, I mean, he understands me now. In some sense, I would assume.
He does not. That would not have taught him language in a day. You can. Vuist can speak with animals with him, but Vuist is literally the only person who can communicate with him.
Yeah, this dog is wildly smart. This is like border collie plus extra level. This is like a parrot that's a dog.
Right.
I'm teaching him shit, but it's gonna take time.
Yeah.
Right. So then I'm just gonna have it made for him then.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can stop in a town.
And if one of them says they can't do it, I'll try again as the next one.
We'll do a percentage roll here. So go ahead and roll a d10 and an aught.
Whee!
Let me get it.
23.
Unfortunately, they can't really do it. They only deal really with tannery and small, like rugs and saddles. That's pretty much it.
All right, I'll check the next town.
Okay, so
There should be a leather worker
Wait,
who can outfit.
And they make a saddle for the horse, or for the dog.
for the dog, they could probably make a saddle for the dog.
Do we want a
Yeah,
saddle though?
Dogs are like explicitly the mount option for halflings or Isle Rock, but
That's true.
Come at me, bro. I will knife you.
I'm just
Have them,
glad
like,
you made the
create
dog
a saddle,
intelligent
but
and not the
leave the
moose.
seat off.
I was thinking about it. I just didn't. I just kept my mouth shut.
look, Denfold probably has a leather worker who can outfit. He would have been outfitting guard dogs. Poe is his own person now, which I'm adjusting to.
He's his own person.
But there's surely we could get barding there. I think out of character barding costs 4 times as much as normal armor, but that's still like 60 gold for studded
This
leather.
is so fucking stupid.
Incorrect. You allowed this to happen.
I
did.
allowed this,
Yeah.
and I love it. Fuck you.
I did my character in another campaign has 2 hunting hounds with armor that he paid for out of pocket, which was very painful on starting gold, but later it's like that it's super cheap. Like this is
Drop
super
in
cheap
that.
for us.
Yep. So you guys go through and start training. Basically, I just rolled some things over here. You're looking for, yeah. You really, in the few that you come across on the way there, you don't really find anything that. The one that you do find would take 4 or 5 days to make, because they're close to out of leather. So you guys just keep moving towards Denfold.
Yep.
That is the closest market.
2.5 weeks, total from Golden Vale to Denfold. You roll up. Denfold is
Did you say 2.5 weeks?
I'm sorry.
It'd be like a week and a half.
About almost 2 weeks. Yeah, almost like a week and 5 days. Looks like, because it's. Let me look at the map again.
Well, it was 10. Well, we said it was 10 days
10.
initially, but maybe that's was that
Let me
incorrect?
see. Let me see. Oh no, it was 10 days. Yes. So it was actually 11 because of you guys had one day where you guys slowed down just a little bit.
That's fair.
So on the 11th day, pretty early on, afternoon, you roll up. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get the description of Denfold and what it is. Because I had it open and then we had an encounter.
We decided to elevate the dog to sentience.
To sentience, yeah. So amazing. So Denfold.
This is what I'm looking to do with
Denfold-
Poe. There, I put it in general.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
That's directly from D&D.
So what you can see here is that there is, there's sheep roaming all over the countryside. There's various like trees, like orchards, but not like apple at all. They're just lots of trees and many rows of bushes and flowers. There's a huge, vast farm of just flowers. And Denfold, most of you know this as the main distributor of dyes and wool, as well as cheese. There's many cow paddocks and roaming shepherds that kind of are in and around the area. This is the place that you go for dyes, wool, and cheese. That's pretty much it. There are other things as well here. It's a relatively large town, about the same size as a little bit bigger than Golden Vale, but much more spread out. It's definitely farm beats and like large swaths of land in between houses and large barns and stuff like that. And then there's one long road of just, there's the main road and then two roads that split off behind it where more houses and shops are, for about 3/4 to a mile long. You guys get in and you're going to go look for armor.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys can go to Armor Smith. You start making your way down the street. One moment, please. God.
Fully invested now.
Yes.
I'm trying to look
Good.
up the alchemist and pathfinder that could do this. I remember reading this and being like, wow, that's fucked up. I'd like to play one, but
It's called a vivisectionist.
oh shit. The one
You're called a
everyone takes one
vivisectionist.
level in for sneak attack?
Oh
My
yeah.
god, it is vivisectionist.
Don't ask how I know that.
How do you know it?
Because I played one.
Okay.
Vivisectionist
That
is
was
like
tough.
one
That was
of
a.
the- it's one of
That's why
the
you can't ask.
highest rated subclasses in Pathfinder.
Yeah, it is so good. Well, it's also one of the best dips for a
Yes.
arcane trickster, because you just take one level of it and then take advanced sneak attack and then boom.
Yeah, I think in the Pathfinder CRPGs, like half my party had one level in Vivisectionist. I just never took any more, so I didn't realize
Okay.
this was the archetype with it.
So you guys are. Hold on, I'm gonna bring you here. I'm gonna bring you here. So there is cobbled streets along the main road thoroughfare as the tightly packed houses and stores that are on each side basically line the main street. And it's hustle and bustle. You know, people are kind of stopping and looking at you. It is a bigger town, so it's not really like out of the ordinary to see people come through like you are getting looks in other hamlets and villages. But people do still take notice of you. And as you're walking in with your horses and entourage, a man dressed in finery with 2 guards to either side of him walks up, and this dark-skinned man holding a cane with nice fur-lined, very orange, gaudy coat. It's warm out. It's, you know, early summer, and this guy is in breeches and long leather boots and a very fur-lined coat and, you know, nice vest underneath, several rings on each hand, and
Is he wearing a hat?
No, fully bald, and walks up to you and says, "Good afternoon, friends. What brings you to Denfold? I see that you are making your way in. Is there anything that I or the town can do for you?" And I'll bring you onto the map here.
I think we found the pimp.
Hell yeah.
Please don't slap me, sir.
Oh, hello, friend. We were just looking into an expedition, and we wanted to see that this dog Poe was properly equipped. He needs armor.
Our dog, Poe. Yeah. Oh, very good.
Not our. We don't own him. He associates with us freely now.
The guards like look at each other.
Oh, you wouldn't understand, would you?
It's complicated.
Very well. I have no qualms. You need dog armor? Maybe some of our leatherworking or smiths can provide. Is there any reason that you are in our lovely and peaceful town?
Well, this is the last stop before the Fetterwood, so we thought we should resupply.
Have you seen a large black flightless bird?
No, I don't think so.
Hey, it's it's a kenku. It's a kenku.
Our friend, he's a strange sight, but we would like to locate him if we can.
You are going to the Fetterwood, you said?
Probably, if...
Oh, no. That won't be possible. No.
Can you explain why?
Oh, it is forbidden.
But who are you?
Well, the road north is...
How
Do you
long...
not know that Sherix is making military advancements?
We did not.
Oh, you ride straight into the arms of danger. Come, though, come. We will, assist in any way possible. Please, purvey our wares. Our cheese is of the finest in Tavalir, and you may stop by the Emporium of, sorry, I gotta get the name here. The Emporium of the Wandering Eye, and I can assist you directly, should you need anything.
Oh, is that kind of you? Lawrence is gonna do a nice little kind of bow with one hand behind his back. Kind of rub his hands together a little bit. Yep.
He also kind of
He's gonna put his hand out and be like, "My name's Lawrence. It's a very, very nice to meet you." Does he shake your hand?
He goes to grasp your hand, and he does like the grip strength, and you just absolutely destroy his hand, and he kind of like winces
Does the holy water that's on my hand do anything?
No.
Okay,
I mean,
cool. I got kind of sweaty palms.
Oh, no worries. I
Sorry about that.
am Iban. It is nice to
Iban.
meet you.
I'm gonna be like, Oi, Iban?
I run the Emporium of the Wandering Eye. Please, feel free to browse as you wish.
Was that Ebon or Ebom?
Iban.
Iban.
Bon.
Iban.
Iban, I have a question. Is the road forbidden by the authorities in Denfold or by the Sherixians?
Oh, the Sherixians could do nothing in Tavalier that would label them as written and law-abiding. They are invaders, but Denfold, more or less, yes, but it is more orders from Ethmir that have made their way up in the last few months.
I see. Thank you.
You will find many postings on your way north should you try, so I encourage you not to. The Fetterwood is dangerous, and there are things in there that we should probably not speak on.
Is there any way we can go that's a bit more private that we can talk about this kind of thing?
Oh, yes, my Emporium of the Wandering
The
Eye
Emporium
is
of the Boy,
open.
yes, okay.
All right. Do you have a good... Iban, can you recommend a good inn? We should put our horses up before we
Oh,
talk.
yes, the Sleeping Mare just down the road and off the main thoroughfare and a few blocks down is wonderful. They have the best stews and mutton.
Thank you. I think Jadon will put 2 gold towards just stabling horses and making sure they're there when we come back. So we probably shouldn't have them just all tied up outside while we're talking, or how long are you guys planning on talking to this guy?
I mean, if you guys, are just dismissive of him, he'll just turn and leave.
Well, I mean, Jadon is for following this lead, but we should probably put the horse, like, we're staying tonight, right? Probably?
Lawrence would like to talk to him.
Okay. I'm gonna summon you guys to the board. Did I summon you guys to the board?
No, we're still waiting. There we go.
There we go. Now you can.
Is there a hitching post outside the store?
That's a barrel! Oh, there we go.
Outside the Wandering Eye?
Fair to... Jadon will just take the horses and come back.
Got it.
I'll drop them
Got it.
and come back.
And he says, yes, there are stables in a few places. You can hitch your horse outside of any store, but you do seem to have a wagon with it as well, which may come as a traffic inconvenience, considering how narrow our streets are.
I'll go put these up then. The Sleeping Mare. I'll be back shortly. So,
And
Jadon will leave, but not for long, and I will also try to take the pulse of the city while I'm gone and they're talking.
He turns to the guards and waves 2 fingers, and the guards nod and turn and leave.
We have an old friend followed then.
I'm sorry? What'd you
Did
say?
we see that happen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a reason he's being followed, or is that for something else?
Are you asking him that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, we just like to greet people who are rolling in with armed to the teeth, if you might say.
If you've run
We just
into a
want to
few
make
things.
sure that there is no issues. It is for our and your protection.
Oh, both
if you
of us then.
understand.
Oh, okay. Well, it don't take much kind to being labeled as under suspicion upon walking into a town.
You will forgive me, good sir, but we are currently facing incursions by Sheriks, and no one is beyond
You think if we were with the Sharks walking into town, we would have just walked straight in and let you see us? With weapons.
Maybe. I do not know. I am not a
Yeah.
cunning and conniving strategist. It is just a standard. I am very sorry I have offended you.
Can we do insight on that?
Sure. Go ahead
Just
and
make
insight.
sure.
If all the
He's-
same to you, I'm just gonna take it along with my friend because I don't feel like leaving him alone.
It's not pulling into.
So I'm gonna go with
With Jadon.
Jadon.
Okay.
Jadon, I'm coming with you.
Alright.
All right.
Oh, you're way over there.
Insight
Insight
is
24.
24.
There's something weird going on here. There's something off. Just like it's not untruthful. It's just
Right. Well,
something doesn't seem right.
that's why he
Oh.
asked.
Caldron, you walked up to him.
Yeah, I was just gonna walk up to him and be like,
Oh, you cut an imposing figure, my good sir. What is your name?
my name's Caldron. So
Caldron.
Is your town famous for any
Cheese.
desserts or pastries? You know, with your famous cheese.
Cheese. We do have. There is a corner
Like a-
store that does
Like a cheese
deal
Danish?
Oh, yes, there is a bakery that utilizes cheese. They also make these heavenly cookies that have little bits of the local flowers, and they're so scrumptious. So they make them with the milk from the goat and butter from the cow, and it is to die for.
Oh, I might have to stop by. By the way, nice coat.
Oh, why, thank you, sir. Now that you're kind of closer, you can see it's a little bit like this guy must wear this almost every day, right? You can see the little marks of sweat stains, and you can see like that it's kind of worn. It's very gaudy. It's a little bit worn, but it's still very nice for, a smaller town like this.
Alrighty. Given my history in dealing with
Mm-hmm. Yep.
classy people, can I tell if this guy is actually
What's your
higher
background?
class? Huh?
What's your background? Inheritor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same.
Let's go ahead and I'm gonna have you either. So you're just trying to get, like, if this guy is legit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at his
Go
shoes.
ahead and roll an insight, or. Insight or perception?
They are both equally horrible. Whoop. Where'd it go?
It went over there into the bar. Did it not finish its roll?
Oh, that's a
knows?
1. That's a 1.
Do you have your inspiration?
I'm rolling a d4, but I'm trying to place Edgar up on the rafters here. So
Oh,
that's
Edgar-
inspiration, you know?
Edgar is here.
Yeah, you
Alright.
still have inspiration. Do you want to
Screw it, I'm
reroll that?
I'm gonna try re-rolling it.
So, out of character, am I the only one who doesn't know who the hell Sherix is?
Sherix is if you look on the maps, this is the desert country to the north.
Yeah, north of the mountains.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yep, no worries. So that's the one with like Mount Tenebris and past the Crookspurn Mountains in Emal.
Immol.
Emal, yep. You got a 20 on that?
Yeah.
Not that. Yeah, 19
Wow.
plus 1.
Dirty 20, okay. And what were you looking for specifically?
see if he's legit or not? Is it? What did he say he was? Like the mayor of the town?
He didn't say anything. He just said he was the purveyor of the
Emporium.
Emporium of the
Just
Wandering
the
Eye.
Emporium? Gotcha.
But he
But
did
he
have
was-
2 guards with him, which
Were those city guards or?
you haven't
personal
seen anything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So
you're
Lawrence
unsure.
didn't like run up. Lawrence is gonna like walk up and be like with the guards and like try and start talking to them as they are walking, like where they're going.
Okay, so we'll cut to that in a little bit.
Yeah. Just to like
You
for
look
where
at
he's.
you look at this guy. Something's fishy. Something's going on. Something's off. This guy just greeted you in the middle of the street because he saw you had a wagon. Probably saw that you had magical items on you. The for how he's dressed, the thing that stands out the most as you're looking him up and down is his cane and his shoes. His shoes are incredibly scuffed, and he's standing in a way to purposely hide them behind the cane, and the cane looks very fancy, but is just some lacquered branch, basically just a lacquered piece of wood that is carved. It's not anything fancy. It's not made out of any kind of nice, like cedar or something. It's just some kind of shitty cut and skinned branch. But I mean, it does up the presentation. It's just, with you seeing it, it's very odd. He does not hold himself to the same way that you've seen others of your station hold them. His shoulders are slouched and kind of drooping forward. His chin is his chin is down instead of holding level and up to be looking down the nose. His posture isn't very good, and he's got calluses on his hands.
Okay.
That's what a 20 will get you.
So, I'm just gonna go back to talking about the desserts that he was talking about. Maybe you can show us where that is. Does it happen to be near where
yes,
the stable is?
Few buildings down. They are still open, I assume.
Yeah, if you don't mind showing us the way, that'd be awesome.
Very
Maybe,
well.
you can
Follow
show us by
me.
the Emporium.
Oh, yes, of course. That is a few blocks down farther. I will lead you there. We'll stop by for a dessert. And he walks with you, and we're gonna cut to Lawrence talking to the guards. So you run up to the guards.
Well, I'm bigger, right? So I mean, I speedily walk. I would say I have to sprint, but yeah, kind of in more of a quicker pace. I just want to. So I have myself zoomed all the way in, like over the shoulder of Caldron, and then all of a sudden, off the right side, just like popping in, just with the big broadsword, staring at the dude, just Vuist. Just like pops up right in the fucking. Hey, buddy, how's it going? You coming in to say hi? All right.
Okay, so wait, what?
If you zoomed, so Vuist has moved now, but if you like zoomed in right where Caldron's
So there's no
head
one
is-
there, and then all of a sudden from the right side of the screen, Vuist's thing just moves in right there, just like staring at the dude. He just moved in like he was like moving up to do something. I was like, oh, what's he gonna do? And then I thought he was gonna attack him or something.
So are you like, what? Are you following them from behind?
Well, I want to kind of catch up to him, but like not in a hurried way.
Sure.
And then just be like, just
They're both walking, abreast, just down the road in the middle, just kind of looking. They're at a leisurely pace.
yeah.
and they're looking around, and you catch up easily. I mean,
Right. So I'm just gonna kind of walk up, get beside him, just be like, "Notice you guys coming around for to keep an eye on us. So this is fine. Have you guys been having trouble in the town? Is there something going on that we need to know about for safety?"
Oh, yeah. I mean, Sherrick's is.
Yeah, it's Sherrick's.
You heard
Yeah,
about
but
the invasions. I mean,
yeah, but have you had Sherrick show up here at all?
no.
Okay.
We haven't seen him, but further up the road they have.
How far up the road is that we have to worry about it here immediately?
He looks at the other guard, and the other guard says, "Don't look at me. I don't know." He says, "I don't know. Last we heard, like 30, 40 miles."
That's quite a trek, yeah. That's almost a full day for them to get here. So you'd know well before if they got here.
They kind of like look at each other, and we know, but we don't have a standing army.
Right.
Yeah, we're just,
You guys are just volunteers?
Yeah.
You guys, you're not actual. All right, well, know this. You can rely on us to help you if you get into a bout. Please don't try and cross us. I've had to deal with some stuff on the road. I don't want to have to bring that here. I'm just trying to relax.
They kind of like look at you and size you up, and you're very tall and big. And they go, the one that initially talked to you says, "Oh, sure. Yeah, just be about your business, and there won't be trouble. We're just guards. Don't worry about us. Just do your thing."
You can go patrol somewhere else then while we put our horses away. No reason for you to follow me.
Down the road.
Yeah. Patrol somewhere else then.
Well,
Did you ask if they were town guard, or they were?
Yeah, they're
guards
just
that
volunteer
guy?
guards, is what they said. They agreed with what I
But
said.
for who or whom?
Oh no, we're getting there.
I mean, they just kind of look at you when you say "Don't follow me," and they look at the long fucking street of just.
There's no like
houses
others. It's just a
down-
straight street.
It's just a long fucking street for like another half a block, and they just kind of go, "You're free to go
Yeah, I'm
forward
free to-
or
Cool.
backwards or." I
How
don't
much are
care. I'm
Who even
just-
paid? You guys get paid to do this? You guys getting money?
Listen, hey, I'm defending my town. I don't need to be questioned.
I'm not questioning whether you're defending it. I'm asking if you're getting paid to do a job.
I'm protecting my town. Now, go about your business.
I'll give you each 5 gold pieces to fuck off, so we can put our horses away down the street.
Are they? To clarify, are they following Jadon?
They're not following.
I just don't want them. I don't want them anywhere near me, or Jadon. Are they gonna take the money?
They take your money,
All right.
and they just keep going the same way that they did. Says, "Thanks for the drinking money." And they hand it between each other and start just walking, to keep walking the direction that they were.
I'm just gonna follow behind him.
Okay. How far are you gonna follow them?
About 10 feet behind. I'm following him until I see. As long as I know Jadon, because I can still see Jadon because he's not
So I think
all the way.
Like, I went to the end of
Jadon,
the
like,
street.
Yeah,
This is where I
turned.
turned off.
You're already way past them.
Like Jadon probably went off this way.
Choo!
So
Yeah.
I'm just, the map is very realistic on this street, and then it's just an endless desert.
Void.
Beyond the void.
You've entered the
Yeah.
void. Oh yeah. So I'm just
Listen, I
watching
don't
what
wanna
they
make
do.
a
I want to
mile of
see
street.
like how they act. Like basically like.
I mean, if you're only 10 feet behind them, they just keep like kind of turning and looking at you as
Well,
you're
I'm just looking
following
at the streets and stuff. I'm like, at this point, I'm not like staring at them. I just want to see like how they handle themselves, kind of thing.
They look like civilians that have volunteered for a guard job. A little sloppy, but you know, at least they have their hearts in it.
Yeah, sure seems like it.
So
I'm gonna go find Jadon after a little bit of perusing. Do I like walking on the street with them or whatever? Not. Do I notice or see anyone else on the street?
Yeah.
Like, is it busy?
yeah,
whatever?
there's people coming to and fro, but they look more like farmers, peasants. You
There's
know,
no other guards
hands.
on this
There
big
are
street.
other guards, yeah, walking to and fro, but I mean, you
Any-
only see like 4 more.
Yeah. Is my big question is all their armor matching? Or no? Very good. That's all. Yeah, there we go. Cool. All right, I'm gonna go catch up with Jadon.
All their shields and spears are matching, but their armor is very. No, it's bad. Okay, you catch up with Jadon. All right. This guy leads you to a sweet little store that basically you all pack in and you fill the entrance room. That's how small it is. And there's one little table in the corner, in each of the corners that sits 2 people. It's empty, and the place is called I don't fucking know, Main Suites. Sure. And
Sweet. I like it.
it's actually a kind of good name. Main Suites, like on Main. Okay. Anyways, you
Instead of
guys
Main
go
Street.
in. He pays for these, like, you know, you guys can rack up a bunch of stuff that he's gonna pay for. So he spends a couple gold on you. You guys get some cookies and bread and cheeses and whatnot. And
What about that thing that you was talking to us about?
the cookies?
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
The
Yeah.
cookies with goat cheese?
The cookies? No.
Goat milk.
With goat milk,
Oh.
butter, right? And then it has poppy seed and nuts, and it's a pretty good cookie. It's a pretty good cookie. It's got like it's one of those like oat cookies as well, so it's nice and crunchy. You guys then make your way over to the Emporium of the Wandering Eye, and you open it and immediately can tell what the fuck is going on. So there are shelves just crammed full of stuff. There's oddities and knickknacks, things like jars with like brined something in the middle, looks like maybe a lizard. There's like books and parchment. There's quills and ink. There are, you know, a modicum of walking staves and, you know, hats and all sorts of stuff. It is a goddamn mess in here. There are a few weapons, as well as a piece or 2 of armor. This is a knick-knack shop. And he lifts up he clears the board off that is at the, you know, at his desk, the table that surrounds where he usually works from. He clears the board off, lifts up the board, closes it behind him, and he says, "Feel free to shop around, and if you'd like anything, discount for new arrivals."
Have Jadon and I made it back at this point?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think
we're-
you're still stabling and getting the wagon put away. It's gonna take you 10 or 15, maybe even 20 minutes.
Alrock, you want to search for magic items?
Is this a good stopping spot since it's close
Yes.
to midnight?
Yes, this is a good stopping spot.
So we can-
we'll pick up. Yeah. There are, you know,
If we have magical stuff, do we just message you and be like, "What's it cost?" And so we have kind of a general idea of what we're.
sure, this guy isn't
Doing?
going to be able to do a lot of that, but he can buy some stuff. There are also like healing potions and stuff in here. There's also like just random odd shit. So yeah, we can do that
Yeah.
next time.
Maybe
2
we have
weeks, good for everyone.
Agenda.
What is 2 weeks?
I'm
Let me
not
see.
sure I can. 2 weeks. I am probably going to try to have my birthday party in 2 weeks